is the God factor. Onyame na waka ho no. Eno na mane ekwa wie ye pa. Eno na de wo si ye. Eno na de mpaja ba. Eno na de nkoso ba. Eno na ma manfo huru wo. Eno na ma ye ti wo tubu. Oh yeah. Etiana no pa ni aka ne se Awurade ane ye nante. Ane ye nko. Fire bra. Ya pasen senchena ni di achi. Eti Jesus ye. Ane ye nko. Ya pasen senchena ni edi achi. Said the baya woni monyam beda ni wadi. Ama mansa nyina abedi ho dance ye. Na ye hunu wo kese yo ewo babra bobun. Eti sa no nti mesi ade me nko Yesu e. Menyam ye ne me nko. Adwada do ni e. Ede dika wona wotwe fufuro yi mo. Kansampato wa brabo so. Nenya hotoso se ede ba ye dapa na wotwe ene ubedi ni ye. Babi abafa bia ye ni adoye ene bedi wachi. Oya. Babi a wodo na besi bia enhira bedi wachi. Ade bia wodo nsabeka bia. Onyame ka ho nti adani papa wo hwehwe no wo nsabeka. Mediana Kwame Minkah echebi ayede efonyi kase ba hwehwe so Democrat mu nsam ye baba bobo so e de akyeremo akra kofi daako woni ni usim no echebi abatu mo ka wa bra yede efonyi kase bra mo nya Democrat ahodo no eka no ye bebia so de akyeremo na dia na me tete ese former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta wasi aban masazo nya ntiesa Office of the Special Prosecutor say eduru jumbo so me no na se Ken Ofori-Atta maya obese declare wanted e dia na kire Ken Ofori-Atta say ye guna ni ba say wo se di omusi wura di fie yes omu kwa akobọ search no wo se di gwase aka no anti court no enhwe ni ye twa ban ni damages yasesa de yade ayi camera ekotwitwa ni fie na ye yi hu video na ye de to abonten no wo se hano pa etie twa omu damages Gana ni awutie mehwa me sase boy epemo sei mame to wadwenkyere wo ho Facebook Power 979 TVSYZ Ghana Finance Minister Dr. Kasiela Tofose will post budget workshop our Ghana Mrashobe Jafie Esra Mrashobe Jafose wobun ko mo content pa na budget yen ntum se na be ya ye be hyase e de sika na ye no ma hodo e betimi de aye ahoto abra Ghana fo titiri mransusu ya hodo a wode abeto Mrashobe Jafie e be bie kwam ye yi momoto ne eto jinjan afri wo no na no ya no ka wasem Batiso ura gusita no so adan na di se eba 24-hour economy na ye betima be na ye adwuma ye no ma bia e fa procurement ho ye ba bia bia nsem ni mu ye pa wa bra ye kwa ni e wadwuma de yi so agudi yo mo sam so ba na dia tina Black Stars match amafo si Otuado resign na match na ba so e dia tina amafo kasa ebi ebotela wa ho anu yie eno so dia omunko anante yo dade den nyina do ma no say they never walk alone but yesterday they walked into a new castle. I'm referring to Liverpool. Remember sound 7 so ablade agudi omunse mobramo we twaba se Power 97.9 Power 979 Facebook live. And that's one so I am going gear 2 na yantin 70 mo yengura 70 mo akra covid akoba tenase ne yenko e bra so yemfa da obon krata munse mo bra tiefo ene ahwefo adwada we me say ye no mate se de enenkwa ne da asasi wo betena so wate me say baby ahode ne wo bia no wan kasa hwehwe etoda ahode ne wo yemu o etoda de amena da Nyane wa ho de no. Na fa ho de ni hye bibia wo yem. What did you make no? No say for no. Said you was say amanfo no. Eya no ta dia ho de nchem. Eti sa ho de kro na wo so fa chem. Na fa ye bibi pa. Na fa gidi etaachi. Bibia be ye adwuma ma ho. And well, it was a good weekend for my producer Emmanuel Owusu. Finally, my brother from another mother is out of the market. He's no longer single. He's now Mr. Emmanuel Owusu with his lovely wife, Mrs. Millicent Owusu. What a beautiful ceremony it was over the weekend in Kumasi. A ceremony adorned with the rich Ashanti culture. Oh my goodness. Now we're na ho fama wagina hinche me chow what to tune to me fe XYZ Broadcasting Limited so you made any of your jiboyabo be shama puma checheku Linda Magite Desmond Soa Accra Kofi Dako no mo nyina wo hobi Accra Kofi Dako de what the papa 17 na me shempa bom hienu Desmond Soa so run the verse the mame itina no so shebe. Oh, but I love the way we supported our brother. No be a can wasem and then you man also say me da man for Dwabo Ase honorable Eric Obogu the Greek minister yedo ase pa da wase Samson Honorable Samson Ahi, Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry, Agribusiness. Honorable Yadasepa. Listen to Dosh. Yakwa yina na me bobo. Honor come back as honorable. I at least we honorable. A bedroom here now we honorable. Honorable Dr. Prince Nelson Mototi. Piwak Natural Health. Oh, God bless you. Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi. Dr. Solak. God bless you. Oh yeah, kwa na me bubodi. Masabre braso si ade fonikasi ebebramo. Akra Kofi da akwa atrase na fenso ama Ken Ofori-Atta poba checheku. Atrase. And then violent Monday morning. Violence all over the place. Neck pressing Monday morning. Ama poba to say.
Yami adum bra Kwame na also.
Yeah, fuckless fuck.
Bra Kwame.
But Yamin Chadia Fockless for more award year Nam Kwanswa Ebano. Sabri ya nominati Amapoma Chechukuna Fenso Accra Kofi Dako. Munina news sao.
Yeah.
No one is a mutuia no more money show move to buy sports who went to buy when that forecast who went to buy and you know to your radio so oh when you are awarding the mama never there baby you got voting no I feel no voting when you are awarding the my
dear baby
and now power from where you
Obielio
2 years wise and where you
Obielio Kwam also Dr. Prince Mototi din
Dr. Prince Nelson Mototi
onim say no onusukoji award
no je award
oh yes
the award
bibi mamu nyina won a wom de ahahama yenru no ye hwe nia na djuma so ani afi baako na de abaso body ayedai ama no
okay
enti ye hwe the whole of Africa and omu say Piwak Natural Health
the whole of Africa
you 3P garlic
and what na behind award here
oh banyefo omu hwe bibi mamu nyina enye just
you from say
oh mami hwe wo thing no na me fama
hwedi no
omu ye bibi mamu won a wo mu hwe bibi droso won ka bomuku wo be kai abe I think 2002 we fu nso nya the same award ne bi health alert na mo nya yefo yare
you from say
na me ka no
o hwehwe mo
yo hwehwe mo din
mate wa bra wo hwehwe no ye wura da obon krata mu nsem na fe ya bo mu din na man say nyina hunu ba bia awards no kuya Dr. Prince Nelson Mototi enyan efri se da be ya wo beti nientia wo ma jatum se bibi mamu ha nyina no wo mo ya bibi duro na omo fa bibi kwan so ehwe yade no mo ye ni ye no ye ntia de sa abaso bode
wo mo din no ni
nyante ase
omo ye African Traditional Herbal Medicines Association.
African Traditional Herbal Medicines Association.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woman that is award.
Woman na mo this award ni ba.
And the doctor president say mototi piao.
Ema
trinkwa.
Yeah.
Ame.
Ba kwa mi.
Onso award na kwa so ba. Na so dey da bi aja award. Etiefo ni ahwefo bu kuma say, "Eh ya ma bu ba die. Efo nya ma poma ni amafo twai."
Oh, ba kwa mi.
Ama ya celebrity.
No one sign photograph. What
Kwame.
Our we a superstar.
Oh yeah, superstar. And also atare no so e kama hwe ne senwe. Kama.
Amafo busa say. Adam ne share that share one na ya ta de na huso no. Ya pe. Na say de ama ne kwa me so. The same day.
Anyway. And that's Saturday so ye danti.
That's right. Na hotel number.
Sa pepe.
Awa ye
Makwa menshase ho. Okay, abusia for the Ghanaian Times Democrat and fiti ase the Democrat and say one of the most authoritative newspaper the Democrat and pay what in some ho do abanano any power Yera Christian to tell you no say one quiet post is sahine no one say the be post adwam niam nyina betumi akoyie na the Democrat and the Ghanaian Times ya beto anim how say wo be ye adwuma with all seriousness and also the adwuma we assurance our de magana for nyina say or the any brebe adwuma no na boa amane ma nyina timi akoyie de bokrata di mo asembe what the ababeto edwa oti regional coordinating council anopem wo mo so edin bia ba de bokrata the Ghanaian Times DB abeto dwa ha wo cha wo ma adopt non-partisan strategy ya wo de ba behwa bo ase de be yempuntunyuma hodo ebetumi afa no ntoma pefra e wo ti mantam no ne importemo a ye no so e ho nsem de bokrata ebo mo mane na ase ha no wo chese Ghana Journalists Association Esedrofo nkabomu koye wo my Ghana emu eno mo so aye esedrofo nhyiamu na no de to dwase galamse ekunya aye hwai ho ntokwa aye guso aye ni abia aye kuna no yesi esedrofo bi kodi omu dwuma nipa bi ni makoto ahye omo so abidi mu omo ameno ho nsima koye bibrenti etwa se hwehwemu wo si full scale investigations ekoso kwan ya wo mo ekokava illegal mining activities from yamia hodo yetumi akoto wo mo so rewo sa kwan so enti o the GJ president foni dia to ha ho asem so ewa ha na Ghana Post say wo be integrated 24-hour economy into our operations adwuma wo be ye no wo be 24-hour economy ni be shem na bo ama Ghana Post ni mwate na adwuma no so akoyi no pay Ghanaian Times Democrat and nsemo a wo de buy bi
why na Ghana Post no obo ana and I say obo why na ba
currently the minim ne wa
I say ono de hu de bia mai loki and I yenye obi ho because as a new I mean abandon say no Ghana Post empanifo e wo ho
no
and no message na say dey 24-hour economy share no wo mo so de wo bajim na just o meya adwuma da mu ni nyina na aboa mama fo anya adwuma
sa
eti da mu ni nyina no wanda kokoko ma do nya letter braba jo letter
ana wanya parcel
bajo parcel obi di kakwa brew braba je agra egwe
kwam daily graphic and me de Eritrea so na anopena or the Madam Elizabeth Fosu Ejare ni funi aba Minister for Trade and Agribusiness na sem odi aba no o say cement a ye de sisi adan wo me man mu no ubekọ ya ngwa so no dodo no wo ma anya papa
Zionite aboy Zionite beba show you later around bed 9 on was say Stephen Kingsley Benye Kevin Stephen Kingsley Benye we brani mu ni on Ghana
deputy managing director of finance and administration and Rita Straha on na ye managing director
and Ghana Post okay ye da wanga se
oba na da no
oba na esi
obo kwa ma oba be da
no na be ma bo ni chidom
I love that
oba very man bo na chidom
obo ko ama oba be da no ama be ma na bo ni chidom what a beautiful story
lovely
Ghana ni yo
yeah Eti daily graphic di aba na Madam Elizabeth Ofosu Jare trim say inferior cement e market no ntino new manufacturers bi wo ho mo
cement anya papa
yo cement anya papa ntino o say won a wo mo new manufacturers no mra na bata ho no wo mo violate wo mo tia mra no wo mo nimra ne so nti o say aban ya na adwen say won a wo mo yes ade ne nyina no aban empre wom a ena no pay
honorable mahuru mo a mo nchi wo mo simple we ye mo obi akokọ eye mo bi akokọ nya feni ene oba be na cement anya papa e wo krom no mo hu mo you have identified them chuo mo simple ni enko ya nim
asemfu fana no pay daily graphic e de abano o say RI for and a one advocacy documenter a better human semo say ye ba intervene ye ba intervene e human semo no ye modern ni enye ni no bibiara ehumu bi na entimi mu ama ye human sem entimi e konkan na kwam na no pedika boso Kenneth nana ya kuntunkunu Kwame Ofori-Atta daily graphic de aba wakrata fight so eye eduonu ba ko no o say wakosi USP wakosi USP
ne nwanwa but also ya timamuni yes ye bibi ne o filise tie na fa ho dia o waso akonya no so
yes
matese Martin Pebu say ofo de o ye ne so but Ghana fo nyina hunu ne say second Ofori-Atta na say office of the special prosecutor say ne ho bon wo ketase ne proye ho nsem a wo si OSP no who say
yeah menya yanka Martin Pebu kra wo munye no state prosecutor.
Oh, sir.
You.
Okay, so
you. Minyanka wonya ni sama me. Ya de sede. Kwame insamini afoforo na no pe daily graphic de buy.
Ma me to aso na me fa the chronicle de obokrata ne to aso anope wono so e de nsema hodo aba no pe chronicle e bo amane se. Bomba adwumakuo ne to na ma ma ye kase de bia ye bi etu form agudie galamsey ya enam emrem illegal mining activities a was we ye foreign illegal miners ya kwato wo mo so re ya e ho asem ha na no empanifo bo ra kwa brento de bi mu a chese galamsey fo yakotie sima wo mo ye adwuma ye se wo mo chese wo mo rewura ne mia wo mo tusafo ye kwache nkrofo na China for miensa eka ho bi aha nti wo mo echi wo mo China for miensa ka ho
na chese de regional minister kan no o ma ba to agu ba bi ho e no mo aye o ma de me se ye nam kwa so aye kokumase ye fa kwa so na bra ye ne Prince K e na tika mu Prince K say Galamsey no mo kan say na tie o se me de no tie the video ba na me ho videos o kwa
ba no mfa na ni hu say tie
na fe wa chance yesu
udu asante achi on adere kwa
ba ma su am say dai obesu o se we de enyo we de enye ase wiase aba na wie na mo wiase wie wa hu na
e se de o mo de aben fie
what do I know fear you yes serious
to as ye didi ase
but question was you say want to say e die bion ye betima ye akwetia Galamsey because it looks like your tribe you
bia still na baby aye dru didi baby aye dru didi wo mo ye no so anu ma bie nti se wo be ma wo ya na kra adwuma na wo de asesa ne wo ye no it means that wo so ma na adwuma wo betumi anya ne
na no
onya free baby e wo no
wow
what you say and omono nsusu they are not thinking so omo pom de ne ne nyina so ka they think it's all about the money but omo nwene no nka ho the effect of ade a omo ye no ono omo ankasa individual so omo ye no ansa na de benya wo ye ayaka yesusu ye wo nchen so
na ebi makwa ama amena na in fact ebu omo so ama ebi mo ehunu pa se wo ko fo mo de omo ko no ebi hu ye the following day
almost high by ombe so
me wan ne ko na wengu no the following day was alcohol
oba beto embe bi kura na ebugu no so na o because ojiri say bia nananom we de na yi apa ye de ama nananom ntino ekwen wa clear we bi ama ti bra kwa bia no ho asem no na nei Sports Scale Miners Association for and almost so bo aba so say gold border and ano ya pa ho ntoma no mo gidi say ya de ebetumi aboa papa ma wo madwuma wo mo ye no akoyie na mo gidi say ebetumi aboa na afight ama fair and competitive pricing of gold enko wi achen we ton de say we ton de say we ton nemum ebe ma bo no nyina ye pe na obi ehunu say wudi dwuma se ya se na ado de kwa ye be faronti enu ya small scale miners so de ya anopede obokrata de ho asembe wode ababe tudwa e wa ha no de same e wukunsumfo ni atosoro ho nti anope wonya de gan the chronicle de obokrata ni bia emu nsem no ewom
Mamifa Daily Post entuaso na kwam ena no nsem a omampanin John Dramani Mahama ka kire new IGP no na no pay ade se Daily Post ya ba se onhwe se obetackle corruption every police fu mpanyifo a womo wosoro ho no na no pay Daily Post e de ho nsem aba ena
IGP ade no mo nsem kitwa bibisa
okay
ade nkoa na no beyond the jubilation no me the extent of koye with the jubilation no e hona me se film kakra say IGP fufura ye you know na ye bose akomo ye criminal ro kra ye bose ye ni age na ye tu sikagu ni ye tu sikagu no so to the sense say drum bambanzo a ka IGP no ye hwan na amana bofomo what kind of I don't want to use that word but ya possible
ye be nko
a possible mponi hey
kwam
ye twaso
eti e Daily Post munye be beti bia kinkan ena asafu fa na no be Daily Post dey aba no say a bank say passport kan no na ga 500 Ghana cedis ni bu no wasoro dodo Ghana fo o say odo Ghana fo it say 100 so we 150 Ghana cedis free so
onko so ate so mo e da so wasoro
eti say
on famra fo
e be ba fa
more
eti e Daily Post munye be obetimi akinkan na National Petroleum Authority Chief Executive order ano yewura lawyer Eduji Tamaklo ochiem se esan se yo akomchi Ebremu nti yenua muslim fo na no ode nema kakra ekoche chief imam ai na no pay Daily Post ede hu amanebo aba ewa hanuma onye bia ubetumi
yakasa so fongo bo aba fomo
you wanga tete so enye
aba fom pana
petrol diesel gas kerosene ni nyina aba fam
aba fom
pa
mpeso ana se cedis
Kwame cedis enye mpeso aba fam
ebu ya de
no
ebu so de
fu we fu na kwam se na aba fam no na no memenda no anaje fire nkoti a ahyenka dwumaku bi se wa increase ni first
wow
no a abang atete fam ngoni bo ne so nti se sa company no tinsanwem ohun ni obeye ne ho o private company ena fuel na obe depending on aso begina so be kase bia na obeto Washington dem ena bang na hwan nema so ti se ne spare parts dealers fo e de nkrata bia ba se won kika ka se spare parts ni bo na akosoro no eti se ne ma ba fam nti hwe abang ni hihye a waye T-bill ni nyina hihye kukokoyi na che se kwam o man na no ena ye reset no
mate de okana kra nti yemfa de yemfa to na yemfa ni nyina
Mamifa me di ni nyina ensi ha Mamifa ni nyina si na ejoda na to aso ma
enye nko na wa ha o
except me nyam
wo de na wo de si ha
you me di
ama wo de wo de si ha okay ne sasa na enra yi Liverpool fo mu kwa omo nante ya and omo go Newcastle they walked alone into the Newcastle
first time your hobby say me feel
yes cap ne de Carabao Cup and so ne de
and am you fools we am going
oh ye di nkunim na ye bom kai mako miensa I'm sorry dada but as ya baba cheche kuna feso akra kofi da ko ye kai chesa gudi mo sam ne de bra mo sabre we Dwabo Ase opa 97.9 the armor car driver the supersonic man we trick out to say Fundy man, one card on the good able some bre Carabao Cup and a face so Premier League, your course so the leagues are what we are course so we are seeing for including Ghana Premier League Munsem Black Stars and Sema Yeka said match here by Mohana coach Otuado Wagwina and 10-10 years old coach no Yakofa we nyina ba na ye chose fandi wo mu ayi no fandi akwa ba matching so on to matadi ye fe pa
BBC am
Ghana month one here one. If you check Ghana no mama boy. It was
made in Ghana.
That's right.
You see from penny for no finance minister. At 247 about 247.
Usia entered channel. Every no.
Oh, that be made in Ghana no. Made in Ghana. Also all kind budget and on the bag or the buy no.
Made in Ghana. But see to the made
bag in the name made in Ghana and say you see us never made in Ghana.
But now you see the news when you're anyway, Ediana Coswa with your monsem.
All right, Kwame, it's me be quite on several Saguri power morning sports on the ancient near from a someone. Dwabo Ase media so the other so is a power 97.9 favorite TV XYZ and we say Ocean the count can summon a dos money the can and ever can amount to wait me at the Burrim or the blasters of Ghana air this is me out when there and a place in Mesha as a basic down as a training championship or media has said who seminal my coach Otuado it's me at the place in Bakumako 23 players nina it's me upon say they will say every man now only say years of Kusaria you selected on and I say Sokoka CAF committee members executive committee members no I say what me the second crab at the about said who seven and so man honorable Kofi Adams at the second crab at the tuja at the fire good moon seven who seminar and so on another and we told just say instruct tremor for chewe sadia or what you home at the free the Ghana Premier League the second nearby and he said your master so team the crowd here already dissolve team now yakache players will be and Kofi Adams seven and so for the past 70 years Newcastle for Omasanso etimi agi Carabao Cup no dey say omo now so e dey hu nsem nyina and so ma e wo show this no mo hye so say Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch alafe just the butler the iron boy Bomachidom say producer me ata say no period 7 promoting I'm sorry the prince himself F to the A and DY Fanti Menche near fine seminal and fan brony kwako PM the blasters of Ghana and so akatinya me atwa on himself blasters 18 akuna no na senya me atwa Friday year 21st year and so mjina kwa no a omo so omo ne wobokwa anaso me an team at the chat ana airborne kama and so no and I'm so Emma the Ghana Football Association and coach Otuado etimi eba bonten at the 26-man squad etimi eba bonten so mo and so me Boama Blasters team no bibia etimi akonkan na match in Madagascar and the chat ebono bibia etimi akonkan and so edi aman na unim say he say anaka players be and ye job much for the past some days be some matches be no na omuntimi boy e so member blasters team no be no the summer sanso U10 asanso ababi obi ti say ehunu say Thomas Step Party he say the idea say call up no ne din etimi epio na afi Anton Semenyo so ne din asa epimo osanso ababa kama kwa no ko bi ehwenim say branch ne din the Andrew Morgan Dede ayi say ko lay haveda the say branch the model ko kaye papa ti obi an model ko so obi Shenim Sankas this time around the Andrew Morgan the day you know you better sa at their friend coach Otuado ever sa at their friend and so never buy no and ma e call up 26-man squad never no na enya dey say Andrew Morgan the day you e ka hu bia ye no akofa ensemble brave e di aba e said en kofo na say Ghana fo nyina e ka setia so Otuado anya dey say wan fa e Morgan you entimi ama mepiem a ye de hu nsem en so e na nipa ba ko a osanso enya collab new collab a onya a local base player Edema Ebobo quality team Eri Accra Hearts of Folk and a goalkeeper Benjamin Asare and I say Tunsa Eri friend he said I said the blaster squad no or no so can goalkeepers in one I don't want someone and so na place be no etimi epra and no ansem and na ukoshe players or metimi epra ni bia Abrante Ali di said no in Penifochema ACL and Abrante etimi Tarek Lamte eba no ehunum say na anke no Alexa Abrante etimi epra hono sanso na Abdul Fattah Ishaku Alonso enya ACO Joseph Painter no Maximus issues na Abrante no etimi enya Joseph Edu and afi okopia Joseph Painter Alonso etimi epra ni players na no kanon and almost etimi epra ade so munyina en normal enshara enkoye enfa wetina me atuma no and I said the blasters of Ghana ebeti obe PM my Ghana mu hasene so mo training chechipa etimi Aisha so tu ko share blasters for omo program lineup na say and city and then Monday no ade so ko PM cross sports stadium anyame at 5 p.m. pepe and so metima ko PM na say training etimi Aisha na training we no I say penifo che mo mebie on say Central for any Ghana for you know be able to akɔhwɛ say Blasters for a trainer Tuesday so Oma Sanso at the training I say na Tuesday training no and on ever shot say 5:30 p.m. so your man for everything akɔ no metimi akɔhwɛ be Sanso and on Wednesday so training no ebe kɔ so I just na training no ebe shot say 5 p.m. and no dey Wednesday ni dey omo chebo bia eni hu akwanya so betimi akɔhwɛ place because that time no and coach Ododo the tactics na kasa ebe to join to mo pese obi abekɔ no akɔhwɛ enu nsu bi na nyame atuma Thursday and on 20th no ade so no pre-match conference no ebetimi akosa no 4:50 p.m. asa pre-match conference ni nyina ebetimi akosa na afei training no enso ashase and also 5 p.m. no mu wie no mchema there is a first 15 minutes training no there is a Central for and Ghana for nyina ebetimi akwakohwe bi dem after 15 minutes ni there obia entimi enkohwe say Friday no big match no enso etimi ayehye so kama ye de ho nsem no enso ema na onim say no ana brante call up no eba no ana brante ba call the din SLP mu biem e brante din e de Razak Simpson osida kan e de nation steps no and captain e de ma na no to boy e ma nation FC etimi ewini o match enso e ho no brante no e de senka kra etuja eche so no de e ma call up de ba no ana say the din epiem o call up nya de na ye no one crown po na no nim say ade ne money more ebetimi wan akọ to da coach Dwabo Ase so mu hu ni money more no masasa to nsa e de afere be Baba Black Stars.
I'm very ready. I'm excited, and first of all, I thank God and I thank Coach Dwabo and his coaching staff for believing in me once again, and I hope I'm going there to do better once again. Like I was just there, and surprisingly, like I was asleep, and my family members and everybody was calling when I woke up, and I saw that there was, but he didn't tell me directly. Maybe tactical reasons, but I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but I spoke with him. Yeah. So no, I'm not surprised because I've really worked hard. I just thank Coach Dwabo and his coaching staff for believing in me once again. Yeah.
Entiano and so Razak Simpson and two Jadi who 7 amana yenko piemu ewo honorable Kofi-Atta onu say about sports and recreation minister dia ono and say penfo eyi na obo adwuma edema Omanka no and senka kra e atuja o chems o se Ghana qualify yentimi an qualify anko piemu Morocco 2025 when AFCON ebe koso hono no o se eno eche se Ghana ye no ma enhyira enko ye ba no boxing na Olympic Games e koso Paris no Ghana yentimi nya boxer ba hokra amana ntimi anko James aba na athletics so anoma enhyira enko se no chese o se Ghana ye say train ni yakwachi ekohwe na development ni yenhwe ni develop your sports no na me bia ntimi nko nkan honorable
our recent sporting performances highlight the agency of this reset. Ghana's failure to qualify for the 2025 AFCON in Morocco and our inability to send a single boxer to the Paris 2024 Olympic Games should not just be seen as disappointments, but as a signal that our development system needs urgent attention. In boxing, a sport that brought us our first Olympic medal in 1960, we are now struggling to qualify for major tournaments. In football, we have not lifted the AFCON trophy since 1982, a 43-year drought that does not reflect our football potential. Beyond this, our performances at global athletics competition and the Commonwealth Games continue to decline, while other African nations are making strategic progress. This is not a lack of talent. It is a lack of structured investment, proper governance, and sustainable funding.
Enti ano ensema honorable Kofi-Atta edituja yedi bi hu sem no enso amane enko piemu the Ghana Football Association president Panadin Etiquette ES Okreko no the senka krana no ta the badja ebetuja say ade se okopiemu CAF executive committee membership ne so a ade se ade okopiemu bibrem na wafu zombie dia ade se Ket ES Okreko ono anentisha mpenifo etima power na isi akwakoka ho a ede ho nsem no enso e no ana Ket ede senka krada tuja all chiefs o se kan ho ka ho no ade se ban Ghana football be bo mo pa esa se ade e ban Ghana ha se de obi mana kasa ede ma ebibrem nyina etiti Ghana for party a ede se yenye obi enso also.
I think that Ghana today
occupies a strategic space at the highest level of governance on the African continent, and it is a strategic space that would obviously help the development of football. At least we have a voice, even though once you are elected, you represent Africa, but we do have a voice, and that voice will be very
Entiano and some cat ears so quick to Yemuno and Sanso Edeka to Echo Gama Ghana Fonina so Sagana Fonina say Blasters match on Melbourne Yamia Tuma 21st and Afay 24th no or Chelsea they say Ghana said your door any support any man the Blasters of Ghana matches Nina on Betty na feel more Yamia Tuma World Cup because on 2026 no you bet me I qualify the NCAA me I could pay more hobby.
Mom no better no do advice be on the two sign na mona and no so be young cry e dey facing dia edani it's your place now mobile no munya ye nyina ye support and kabom strength and much show hand and they say the Cowboys meet na ye kire sa odo yi biom ye me adoma Friday any on the 25th Blasters e be the ye nyina victory the Blasters e di kunima enije ebekuru ejuma ebekuru odo ebekuru nti enyina ya se ede mpaibo ya holding ye ninya bia ye obia no ede Cowboys na ti na omo ye de omo di ekodim ebre
Entiano and some president Elemana Ghana Football Association Ket ESO Krekum team editor Yadi Husiamano and so Amayaguso the national issues and the the Black Satellite of Ghana no Ghana under 24 no and so Akatunu say Yamea Duma Morocco there's some Piemu El Hornets and some call Ivory Coast no team at the African Cup of Nations under 20 there no and so team Aisha Sanunti Okopie said in 24 team Blasters and I said Black Satellite of Ghana team Akopiemu El Morocco Nessa no Four Nation tournament Omane Kwakwa Isha so Kamakano from no mini tournament no ebe cost Nyame Atuma 17th year ekosi 25th and a mini tournament no and so baso Kamakama is said Ghana and so etima kopiemu a yede ho nsem no and so ema neba and say onu say sa tournament yo kobo no dey say be serve as preparation e dey amo mo say we meeting prepare mo na technical team no and coaches betimi hu players ni ye na tactics on person need to job say Nyame Atuma mo kopiemu e Ivory Coast bibia etimi akonkan and so e dey amo na onu say mo Ghana no dey say no mo bo e friendly matches bi o money bobo kwantini din bobo ko be ti say e across the folk etimi a ball friendly match Nations FC a boy na fi Heart of Lions and akopiem a lower tier no so omo so etimi a ball matches ni bi and so hono e do ho nsem no and so ema na onu say Ivory Coast African Cup of Nations e be ko so Ivory Coast no under 24 there no onu say no e ade say Ghana e wo group A hono ye group yo and so ko money obokwa ndin and also my din Ivory Coast and so ejomo and a host nation omoni ombebo Tanzania and so can be DR Congo and so can be in Africa Central African Football Federation Union no team ba ho every waba no be kan mo ho na omo so etimi e de akoso na match no adesana tournament no betimi ba so 26 April ekosi 18th May 2025 ya and sa tournament no and so ebeba so e de ho nsem no and so ema yesi the Black Satellite of Ghana adesoma kopiemu Morocco omode mini tournament no and so ekwa so nyina preparation towards omo African Cup of Nations ombebo and so Ivory Coast de ho nsem no and so ma will show no na unim say ukopiem da referee ba ko an money ekon kan ye pa Branton din at the original Asamoah Collins ade say penifo etunsa e dia friend no CAF atunsa e dia friend so no under 17 tournament and also koso no Morocco no ade say ono so atunsa e dia friend so mbra na so no so ekoko gina mu ento ban enchiban tournament na say na tournament no sha se 30th match ya na ewie on the 19th of on the 19th of April 2025 ya and no answer no they said okopiem the referee Reginald Asamoah Collins no in penifo atonsa their friend the money more kan ye pa and so ho na yenko near for the ember premu man Ghana say the anum say the Ghana Premier League no and also so kama yen hwene for results no and fan to ho and fama de na unim say okopiem say and results no enso etim ekoy Adriana etine fie ema bebie ni Go Stars eche no ebo na kamienu ema bebie ni Go Stars entimi ensim Arabaka nti Adriana ene timi chi bebie ni ebo ma kamienu a oma entimi ensim Arabaka sanso ana Beche United etine fie echi Vision FC ebo na kamienu ema Vision entimi ensim Arabaka Heart of Lions esha ba ko Makarela entimi antimu enso ewo hono sanso ana ukopie mudia Basaka Holy Stars ene insuachema match no entimi ambase sanse insuachema for chema amare withdraw from the Ghana Premier League Lagos Cities enso etine fie etibekum Chelsea bo meka mienu ema mo etimu baku Nations FC etine fie etimede ma bo neka mienu ema no so etimu baku Heart of Folk etine fie ma Dreams FC etine bo neka baku a when timi ensi Madabaka Samates ene Kumasi Asante Kotoko ekoye tipenko obi a hyere yonko eka baku enso eho Young Apostles eti Accra Lions ebo neka baku a when timi ensi Adabraka entuko PM leg log this was say no city Kumasi Asante Kotoko ready kind 38 points bebiani Go Stars etosu mienu omukra 37 points Heart of Lions enso etosu miensa onso 37 Heart of Folk enso etosu 9 onso 37 Nation FC etosu enum ono 35 na kopiemu last train they are saying etie Lagos Cities etosu dunsia ono 20 points ana afi Lagos ana afi Sukarela United etosu dunsom ono nwatwen dunwatwen sanso ana Accra Lions enso etosu dunwatwen ono 16 points a yade ho nsem no enso ema na unim se wo ho ana bo kwa ne din edin soachema betu dwa se ade se esi ade Ghana Premier League no omatwemo ho ade afiri na esi ade omo PR Abranton ne din ade Joel Kofi Joel so ade se betu dwa o change esi ade o Premier team no omo chema team na nkasa de esi ade omo dissolve team ni kra poma players na nkasa no yakacha omo se omo Kofi.
What happened in our game against Kumasi Asante Kotoko leading to when it happens this way, I think there should be an abrogation of contract between the club and the players. So, and even the technical team as well. So, I think the first step has been taken, and that is withdrawing from the league. So, whatever is left, the hierarchy of the club will sit and decide on it, and we'll see the way forward. So, as I'm talking to you now, the team has been dissolved. Players have been asked to go home. So, we'll look at the way forward and get back to the general public as to how the team is going to be carried forward, whether it's entirely going to be dissolved or maybe it's going to be metamorphosed into maybe an academy system or whatever. I think that would be a later decision to be taken.
PR edema instructorma Kofi Joel editu jade ho nsem no enso ama na yemre no ekoye pantenhwe ne sorry suchu media ne so dia onum se Andrada Carabao Cup no for the past 70 years no ade say Newcastle etimi achi Carabao Cup no ede esi omo na so ne se Andra mo chi mo kwa ne din ede Liverpool ebo me kamienu ma Liverpool etimu ba ko nti se ade Newcastle 17 years esi an omo time ason enti we chese emre motivation emre obi amre beba na o so wetimi enti Manchester for say of 2028 na wetimi age Premier League
on say Carabao Cup no eba na wie ye no the next match ye nyina ye de ani di achi Manchester.
Yeah, of course.
And who see a sound with him? Forget the rest. Forget them.
Of course.
Also, one more Mudim couldn't we or Muji or Mukruano. You see, Anna, the next match. Manchester couldn't be it's in your canon. Your canon. Oh, we are time. But that's all right.
All right, here for Nina and see what's never coming and toss me channel. So, Roger, Imano, the sports monarch, and I feel just the Butila, the Iron Boy. Ebo Mechidom, say, producer, from the Seminary Bro, meeting. I'm signing the Prince himself. F to the A and DY Fundy Macramo. But that's a Fundy, so the Agudi will say my bread, nano pay. With Dwabo Ase or Power 97.9 and I feel so TVXYZ. The Brown Man will be at TSA Ken Ofori-Atta, SU Office of the Special Prosecutor. Obi, at Tiamo can be what baby say. Shed your pompocho, I'm at home. Edian Tina Man for Becassa. Now, so I got an in here theatre and found here. When you are going to saw the Assembly of Court. May also be a sending message say, MPP for the court rombedi 120 years compim 2078. Edian a man for patch. When yes, ye, Edian a kafa a corner. Yenina ya sorry, I am my home in Israel. Ye quentia catase, prayer dream, Sikaseye, Sikadia Basabasa, Aquaswa Yememo. Ye Basa commonim name, Comma Woodwar. Womemo and come be a die waba a bar, a revolution so.
see me nana agro basa abi bro tibedo imle no na ma bre ma ye hojo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye di agro na ye sa edu maybe cry na me ba no ti me dey omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, memle
I don't think I'm a catcher or say, yeah, no, medi garlic capsules. Also, you know, a basic so come on. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
the Moses garlic capsules. What Mamoja didn't paduanimu a full sunny ye. Na esese or barney berryman, Mahona wonding. Ubinya a dweeby at all among you pharmacy stores. Fryer 050 349 4885. A dweeby, and your mamma fra and yen fear doing. A pen for any a ma a man for. Medimosis, who me how FDA agitated in Kratui at.
Nfitiasie no me kunu eware wo odte ene asomdwe kunso da wo ye na chino me kwacho ba ho topa bi se be sepeyo. What a beautiful so crown mama ye bia wo na kuponse ekoba ne san me kunu antinse
Dwabo Ase enye SM bitches
wa eni gia befi we na me dey Bible edek SM bitches timase mama me
so wa wore eni jembe we opaya na se wo pom agode adaye ahona na ye kamfo edek SM bitches Mrs. Wo oye mi nyina mo no me no up one time edek SM bitches where the years
oba wa fa yefunu ene oba oma ne ba enufu enumi we be ma na wonye 18 na wontumi enum FDA adi edwedie nkatoi
Just 123 admissions have started at St. Andrews Senior High School, and now you have good news. Have you finished PEC and not been placed in the school of your choice? Do you want to rewrite your WASI? Have you been posted far from home? Have you been placed in a day school but you prefer a boarding school? Or you have not been placed at all? Don't worry, just hear me out. Your best bet is St. Andrews Senior High School, a grade A SHS with excellent facility and a wonderful teaching and learning atmosphere. We offer general art, business, home economics, agric science, general science, and visual art. We are located at Accra, Asinkosu, Dwabo Ase, Dwabo Ase, Takrady Shama, Mankasim, and Seshi Asawenso. St. Andrews Senior High School. We are always in the lead.
What fish someone you know, and no money will say I can was a new. Who can papa kisi ya no baha, na nasa tataya, or kasano di sakatana. But we are doing things, papa. Matilda Mokanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then a capsule sadawoma, and I'm a pomodressa. Wow, why a nice and cassa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then a capsule. Hey, and your mama ye come apart. A bomb body dear for Sunny with the Pedriano. Now a breast as a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or a store, we do a charge of 10 temper. Gas jam. A macra, a mania movement of future Trumuna, a church, we brought a water Vian, after and Hoyan again. And as a Spanish Jimpo capsules, Hana, Spanish Jimpo, and Udia Yanura, watch free, Jimpo Biloba, and soya oil moon, and Mawajumu Daho. Matis says I am anti-aging and a more good retentive memory. Now you're only healing. Antec Herbal Center for and then the pharmacies chemical herbal shops, and ransom of 0266 11 41 11. I pay for a batch of more money for them because they would be infusing you and come. FDA. Aji edwedie krato yi atum
bia wo mmerani mu a watabiri nsem no ahodo de akokot Remember, I TV XYZ and so Power 97.9. But as you may recall, there are several cases your level against Ora Ken Ofori-Atta. It be need the contractual arrangements between Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and the Ghana Revenue Authority, which was aimed at enhancing revenue assurance in the petroleum and minerals sectors. In 2019, GRA made a payment of over 1 billion Ghana cedis to SML for services under this deal, which had not received approval from the Public Procurement Authority as required by the Constitution. The contract violated procurement laws, including the lack of technical needs assessment, no involvement of Public Procurement Authority, and failure to obtain parliamentary approval. 1 billion Ghana cedis as on ye kai. Ye pade ayade e de aboa man no. De mamra ne kire ne yebu so. Public procurement mra no de kire no ye ni so. And ye free pemu kwa yade. Ken Ofori-Atta de di animu ma de we cause so. And the office of the special prosecutor say, "Woman, you miss a bizarre honsem, no for a one year emra." There's also the case of ECG Beijing contract. Atadi I shall guess each as a China and some woman. The termination of distribution loss reduction and associated network improvement project contract between the Electricity Company of Ghana and Beijing Xiao Shen Technology, which ono Ken Ofori-Atta ne facilitate here. Sasam no so buy and also can turn somebody be home. And also the procurement of contractors and materials, as well as activities and payments concerning the stalled National Cathedral project. Obekaya 2020, Ofori-Atta Air authorized the release of 142.7 million Ghana cedis for the project, as requested by President Akufo-Addo's Chief of Staff. That's why the release of these funds, the project remains incomplete, and allegations of mismanagement have surfaced, with Ofori-Atta being blamed for releasing funds without proper consideration for value for money. And now it says Ghana si Canada and what's what time we really see Minya Bema Pesu si aso dan and it say nyame din ani monyamuti yanya nentem yemfa sika no koshem without assessing say oman sika ya ye tam ya ye de kwa akosi aso dan emfa so de ba na be free mu aba e de ama man no e de na man no benya free mu Ken Ofori-Atta dimirika ripa watam sika ama ho kwan am ye de akwuram ego wi eche no sabre aban no MPP aban Akufo-Addo aban ikoi amana donko eno meja ho eti saa same way and the office of the special prosecutor friend say won be yi ho ano minim the national security no matter me some video no ha foto so minim the national security atie anan yonim minim kwan a ye boto wo de mo a wo mo fa so e de wura Ken Ofori-Atta efie say ye kobo search minim ya bopunu ahodo ma ba ye nyamu aya minim ba Ken Ofori-Atta say saa de ye omu ye a ehun fonyi beda abontin eguda ni ma say ama nim gwase ato no na reputation a wanya at the international level no saa de we ayeye egunu hu fin pa assign bibia waye etena sa no court no enka office of the special prosecutor damages now story no mama kan kakrancho was a former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta has taken legal action against two senior police officers, DSP Bismarck Boachansa and Chief Inspector Mensah, following an alleged unauthorized raid on his private residence in Labone. The word unauthorized, no, a year day na umo story way arrival at a year day. And the moon say, no munya kwenya so mubeba bewurem. And I'm sure nientia obi badwin say a year unauthorized a year and amwa omutu ye de call Ken Ofori-Atta efie simply because a free black Ken Ofori-Atta yes wo siu aposifoi any office of the special prosecutor no ye hunu statement be free police for no one national security a say no more akwenya so metime wura Ken Ofori-Atta fie. Story no question case the lawsuit filed at the High Court of Justice outlines several demands of Mr. Ofori-Atta, seeking redress for what he claims was a violation of his property and private rights. The incident, which occurred February 11, 2025, involved a team of 12 individuals, including the 2 defendants, 9 military personnel, and plainclothes officers who allegedly entered Ken Ofori-Atta's property without a warrant or prior notice. It demands now we're making a declaration of trespass and breach of privacy. Ofori-Atta is seeking a formal declaration from the court that the defendant's entry into his property and the subsequent search were unlawful, trespassory, and in breach of his right to privacy. Number 2, damages for trespass. The plaintiff is demanding compensation for the alleged trespass on his property, arguing that the defendant's actions were unauthorized and invasive. Number 3, aggravated damages for breach of privacy. Ofori-Atta is seeking aggravated damages for the violation of his privacy, particularly due to the filming of private spaces within his home during the raid. He claims the incident caused him significant emotional distress and public embarrassment. What's it? After the Tosodan perpetual injunction, the former finance minister is requesting a perpetual injunction to restrain the defendants, their agents, or assigns from entering his property or engaging in any further conduct that breaches his privacy. This would prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. And at the Atosunum cost, Ofori-Atta is also seeking to recover the legal costs associated with pursuing the case against the defendants. Eti enoma numwe and Ofori-Atta ejina swap was a quarter no empe enfamano. Was on no to the baby ni fie see the baby. Yeni akwenya bia ya beti anse ya boy wura ne bobuom. Na baby a eni se amansan hunu ya di mfonye kan kre e de abeto kasa mfonyi so ama mansan nyina hunu ni fie ne demu ne holo. Baby a man for ntai hunu ya hunu eti court ni twa empedifo damages. Afenso said yes wura ni fie wa bra ya mo na mane no mu ni sa akwanya no e de anim kwase pa na bra no na ne bobra wadru ne animonyama wanya no sa de no e de ohaw ne osay aba na nam santi na ni emotions na tinka no ama atono ne adwendwen atete wo hunu de wanya no eti court no hwe so wo ntwa damages abuso ya bekwa oma no so na yakodi nkomo na wahunu said ye normal esitie na so bin Francis a we deputy organizer Emma a 10 constituency deputy organizer ma NDC amanyoko no e wo time empeso so e wo ha mene no ebedi san komo ye bekwa oma no so ne ne mranimfo edi komo ne ahwe se de Ken Ofori-Atta kan ene ne awohwehwe e wo aseni bia no wodika o nyina so bi na wasabre ya woye saade we no ede ne ka efa ketasane proye kun yi eho eye ketasane proye na asase enye metwo bi a wasane omo ku atia ono ketasane proye eko ana ene ne question amanfo bebre ebusa obi kura de wo se Ken Ofori-Atta kuro ya wogugu amanfo banks yi ene wono na eka se ade ya atuni ede na wura emotional stress bu na yegu banks amanfo na wo motiti omo bawura mu yegu omo banks no emotional ayi omo fam no wo maka wasem wo mo so omo hwe omo nyuma no wo maka wasem Ghana ni na nkasa sika bebrebe ya Ken Ofori-Atta ma ho kwan em ye dikotu amena donko ya wanya yare sabia bi ama binance no sa Ghana fo na kasa Ghana fo bianka sa sika no ye betimi diesi sukuu dan na ye yi nkwada free eye enuase no a yamfa sa sika na anya sa de na ye dikotu sa amena donko no Ghana fo kro no o maka wasem ana oben de minika akwa abamache
Menya mejo super papa.
Time to say
nyame adaromo. Na constituency boko.
Na time persuaso for no asemi Ken Ofori-Atta fa dia be epem mo say
menu abema ma men chia una men chia wahwefo nyina ene watiefo anopai de yedawase ene adwuma pa mo ye edema oman Ghana na ma men dika chia mempenimfo na edika no mechia regional chairman eye ye papa ambassador nyamche mafu
aka me pese we are not in China ba
okay
ndum jano
okay okay bro ma men kan chia wo say your former finance minister eye Ken Ofori-Atta opese o kire Ghana fo nyina say sebi kafra chewo ye nim nyansa yo yes I'm telling you bro if you say we hwe ebra na Akufo-Addo ebaaye ya sebi Ken Ofori-Atta ono ankasa ni MPs ya na omo Parliament House omo na omo ye 83 MPs sorry etia Ken Ofori-Atta say
yenyini fro
omukoka che president Akufo-Addo say wo monoma not yenyi Ken Ofori-Atta enfri ho sebi esan say apama na ewo Akufo-Addo ni Ken Ofori-Atta ntemunte no otwintwe ni nasia
apam na oka wasem
apam bonia ewo omuntem nyina ne say Ken Ofori-Atta na o company bi na sorry na bank chese busua biara Ken Ofori-Atta ebekwa akogibia no ono ankasa ne share ewo mu 10% enti no na mimi fu se bia ebra na MPs ana omoye MPP fu ana omo nyina esori tia Ken Ofori-Atta ya omukoka kire Ghana mampanyin dada na Akufo-Addo se omo enyi ni mfiri wono esan se mfasudia na Akufo-Addo eni ni nkofo enya free Ken Ofori-Atta nti ya na omo ebo omani kro no nti no enu mom na Akufo-Addo antimi anyi papa no emfiri wunim nyame empe boni da biara da niye mepacho niye oman no etiye nyina ne se ye papa Ofori-Atta entiapo ena oko ayarehwe ewo baby na oman Ghana fo nyina
ayebra ye declare no say we wanted
no
oka de mu de na oka
mepacho ma menche o mu se sa atama MPP for MPs 83 no esority ano no anche bia na Ken Ofori-Atta eyare
na so de ho asem no
yes
na say yare bia ba
yes minia enu nti na mimi fu se bia bia nka Akufo-Addo ebeye den ebe yi no akwakosi nchen mepacho na Akufo-Addo antimi anyesa chese odina ho num sa ansa na obegu banks ahuro
GN
mepacho GN bank en afei banks ahuro ye papai
ba woni nyina na me yankwache ye mra asem we yankasa eye president Mahama wo de asi na nusu se obekon atia keta ne proye in fact normally bia amanfo gina so de to abama mo NDC ene said ye na mo kire se mani abre se mo bagye yesika bia akodi botoboni bia mo ene hwe said ye si bom so hwe wa abra mo gina mbara no so ama mbara na ye adwuma na ba bia yesika boni bia akodi no ye nsa atimi aka ene Ken Ofori-Atta kire se ni amo ye no ne kwan amo fa so dia post for ba eye ni fie ne ho kro no ba no etietia ne fa ho die so ye Ghana ni wodi kana
mepacho ni okan no meni no enya adwen da ene na ochena mepacho ma memma mfanto mienu bi ukai ye former finance minister bi na friend Victor Salome mepacho papa no ube kai se Akufo obeye president no mepacho ni tam ena Victor Salome mepacho na ne ho kwa ye friend no se mepacho na ne ho edudo no ena papai eka se okwakobo ne ho adwa kakra ena papai eko ayeresabia ehonum ena national securities for ekobo ko fa papai
ba we de woni ha oni mamu ha ni fie si ho ena wo de bambofo akowuram wo kwan so a wankodi wo sa akotwitwa eho fonyi amana beda ba fotinta fidie so ama obi ehwe ne den mo ba bia nka manfo ntan hunu abeda ba fotinta fidie no so wo se sa de no de pra no pa
ena mepacho na me kire wo mu se bi obi ana onu kwa edi kan ebe ye Ghana fotusanfo kwa no ebra na onu kwa na se bi obebu wo man no kama se bi na mfi bia eni owura Victor your friend saying owura Victor Salome ni mokra no onu kwa no omo atimi ekokochi no wo ebra na owo ayarese bia.
But I'm drawing attention to the fact that the stories are different. Way Ken Ofori-Atta nia woni ho monte no munyante no mo declare no wanted when if you see the baby and am bo wura mu some ko search
bro me ka che wo say
obetima che adansidi e che say na bambofo no wura ho no e wa adansidi e akwanya so betima ko
bro me pa che wo ni say ti me pa che ti o ade a anase bia say ye kan bambofo bi say national security fo a sebi omo futi preku pe na omo ekoho omo wo clear evidence.
Okay,
essence na omo wo clear evidence intino enu nti mom na owura Ken Ofori-Atta say onti ne wanse a odi asem no ekọ court no ana meboa enu nti me de ne me fu say owura Ken Ofori-Atta
omo clear evidence.
Omo clear
evidence of DNA
me pa cho evidence of say evidence of say owura Ken Ofori-Atta wama oman no ninsa asifom wama dream eni ketasehye ena mecha wo say enu mom na
eno no mokwa akohwehwe woni fie.
Oh yes,
ade no mo hu woni fie.
Me pa cho yenti o memu na enche bia na ye ma mesisi adapa enye no security for ya na omokojisi asika no wo ma me no ni demo enu nti se bi wo bia na wo ye Bola minister kwa boni ena se bi we eye finance minister ena na mecha wo say ono ankasa kwa no ni MPs na omo ye 83 MPs kwa say pacho na ni modern bo enso ni
enu ya ni modern mo enu ya ni modern mo
ena mecha wo say
let's stay on asem ya modern born in Tanzania what dine na this motiate and fan with yeso no ye nyina wa ko ba foforo
mpacho na mecha wo say enu ntibom na wo se wo no onti ne ho ase no enu nti se ekokot na obetimi akwakodi bima obedi bim bad media me obi Francis die eja menim se enya dia owura Ken Ofori-Atta ebetimi adi bim ene china
obi be right so ka say de Ken Ofori-Atta yi enye ono nkwa o in fact Victor Kusibu aten so a nanse en yete se asa yese bambofo bi ache no ewo airport na ehuhu si ache no ebisi yenche no ebisi ache no ebisi yenche no the way wo kasa wa so remember video na kire o wetie se de ne kasa no esitie the way wo kasa ewo so ya wo cha say president bia ntimi intimidating no amanfo de afra Ken Ofori-Atta de no e che say enkofo a NDC mutwa mfonyi se omadi oman ne bone no ene omo kolo bluff asa de munisi bia mo betimi dia ka omo
wo say because of enu nti mom na menche bibi say enu nti no ye friend say me pa cho omanpanyin John Dramani Mahama wo be kaya ebra na ye campaign no o ka say nyame ya dum ne se hoba sa corruption no dia obetu ase ana me
ba corruption so fight back.
Oh, ewo hifa.
Enya fight ni bi ni.
Ena me chia wo say.
Ebianse ye kolom bluff yi.
Oh, menia, me pa cho ye amunya abotre kakra. Munya
abotre sasa yi.
Munya abotre na mfa ma owura John Dramani Mahama. Me pa cho ma memra owura Ken Ofori-Atta de no. Minim say enya de national security for no omo esori kwa o. Say omo ko ho no. Me pa cho adentina na Akufo-Addo 120 ministers no adentina yanko obi efie na owura Ken Ofori-Atta nkwa na ye ko ni fie. Enu ti say na echire me numbi nu se me pacho na bibi ewo ho enu nti no se omukoye kwa na omankwa nko hu bibi kwa na enu nti mom na amamra no eni no edi nyunyu se we are very wanted nti se owura disin enu nti se owura Ken Ofori-Atta se onye bone a onu de o samra back here because in case e be se owura Ken Ofori-Atta eba back na ofu se ne hu soma anase bia because of say what dey asem no ekọ court no me pa cho say danchan kwama bia no me pa cho say court no etime ejai owura Ken Ofori-Atta na che say wono ano no
so bodu ma me kwa homa no so na me ne lawyer Evans Amankwa education ko legal private legal practitioner lawyer ye mo ache mo akwa ba hello lawyer
Kwame
ye mo ache mo akwa ba na bibia boko de
Kwame Nyankopɔn no me ho ye na so ho ye
nyame na da ma me kura na just Ken Ofori-Atta na just say yeah oda yare mpam kura betima twa krata Kata ya watwabe ya wacha say abaya tietia the fan with the make I'm referring to the institution office of the special prosecutor and the bambo for your mura and fee. Obetiatia the fan with the issue lawyer. One madam no wodika.
Kwame Dedika Maminchia or Tifono or Hefuna, Tosimi, Michia, NDC for Ghana, and then Penny John Dramani Mama Abbeview. I may unshan non to them quantum. No money Yansan in them, dear. Now, on Famogana, home by no Magana, Punchu, Ninikan and Kanko and Koso.
Amen.
Kwame, question me was the first question. Over that, our
bad, you mean even on my.
Kwame, I will be on my out. Or teach to Boba Parker, so I don't know if you're discussing.
I didn't see any here discussing, lawyer.
Yes, any say discussing and say, yes, you show brother, you are no mile. And now, you know, feature now to Boba Parker.
A bonus was saying no more, and I
dear one of poor, but they never say. He just wants to create the impression there of a SOABD. There's a substantive issue that you are involved. Come and answer. And no, so Baby Yano. Why our first so after Ghana Sikabi, any issue one more Yano. Now, fear I call ya, what you didn't do private. No, Ken Ofori-Atta, a bra, no more power. Only the Parado, even or more power, would you even do on private? I don't know the kind of it was. $1 million $8 billion, these are no water.
That's right.
$1 million contractor, or we have sources, $1 million was them. Tika on my national, I want to say, come on, them. Do we have the idea of the winning them coming? And some way they say, them.
And yes,
where somewhere I do it tomorrow. I don't know somebody will be 3 copies. Now, what they say for you tomorrow? What is the sort of quarter? Damages no partner.
I can't say, my main kind, we don't perpetual injunction, okay, aggravated damages. So say, Ofori-Atta is seeking aggravated damages for the violation of his privacy, particularly due to the filming of private spaces within his home during the raid. He claims the incident caused him significant emotional distress and public embarrassment.
No. I mean, I hope you're interested in an aggravated damages. No, you're interested.
But you're not interested if you say you're not a maybe a lawyer.
I mean, you're interested because a near maybe a cost a brand or a kind of finance minister to the extent that on one party for a year or my say, you know. Of course, or yet, Nieman was here. On one case of few and acquire so called to Gianquentiano, or where we about yes, say. Ora operation recover or
yeah.
We are recovering it. OSP and yet I'm predicting the money I appointed you. And one more appointed.
That's right.
OSP is who says some beer or so a day. What is him? After the one and more, it will be cocoa. And you like to say, I don't know, Cato, I don't know. Or be on Sudan, there come one of the Kenny are in Yang General, and no one to do the Ken, or some of you will be out of your mind to book of because it's just a Ken or that is what we should focus on.
But as
kind of when I want and I know, and you will be cocoa, I'm an instruction there. Therefore, in cocoa here, even in the privacy. Privacy corner all can and then don't we see I can see even the privacy, or no can know who be all your.
Is it a case to say, Womwa Yesusu say Ghana Sikabia 4 months, and I say, and Namoso or Marseille Sikano? Is it a case that they are calling the bluff of a NDC administration? I mean, my member video Joe Victor, here's Reverend Victor Kusi-Boateng, member of the National Cathedral Board of Trustees, our associate founder, Emma Power Chapel, Ewo Kumase. Now you have video be edit our social media, me baby Bobby, Eddie Acho. Who will video no say, what can say, no, Obia, my friend, Obianchin, or baby, now present be any obey me and intimidate, you know. If you lawyer me, we say, is it a case to say, corruption and more quantity, and as I say, a colo a buying a bull of fana? What do you have video way? asan we ya no
power churches for nyina so nte say bo papa obi anche me menya di obi abetimi ache me obi ani ho obetimi ache me because menya di obi abetimi ache me na me sure say president so meka menya di obi abetimi ache me doesn't matter who you are, I don't care who you are. Na say bi kra say National Cathedral nti say wo che me ana wa ye den wonya we say me che Peter misi da menya me na so ma misi da ma na so che me na we why history na money baby free bar and baby Yakopon dey abedru a the suro ni say obi be che ana so obi be ken ho asem ye ehia me an say mo me anya de fata de tene ne de so nyame ani de aka de obi antimi se say shebre oh na me ka so bo bon sama ma wade
me the hotel some lawyer Van Zamankwa so ahwadi bi abaw
kwano se omombani John Dramani mama ya du baby a papa no oy two Christian also go good sofu because me pa na me omombani na sa video oh sa so puppet no na so okata do sa ko si buate na o se sa fe no ko fi one way bi jan okata do onye be man sinu bia okurimu ta na sa usu ko sia so na na me ko to amra with $58 million and you think that onye eshi okurimu is that what it takes some are not self profit anymore in the year 2008 na Professor Mills and 2012 na Domani mama ayo man penino onu ye be boy kida na obi ni mo bi e fe ko si bo afi okurimu ada. It was only among the Christian even and when you are a man of God, how they move for foreign politics to move. I'm a man. I also said, I saw that man Yankopon. I'm a man. John Dramani Mama Pastor who came on a fire. Can I say, a senior doctor? I need Miss Machamu came on a fire. My yes, he didn't hear me act because they are not careful. The greater spread in Ashanti region for NDC, you know, and you may be said. We just talk to put in our society. Option comes at Dr. Baumia, the winning elections.
Yeah.
After December 8, they will separate the men from the boys. I'm going to for Tosako General. With the near move, Sako General said, on your turn, one father said, I mean, a scammer. He's a scammer. Because scammer, counter, and instead of you to accept your responsibility, no, also the ought to declare, and the person say one thing, instead of you to blame God, you have to blame yourself.
But you see, lawyer, so Mubaka Sasa, I mean, Ken Ofori-Atta, never a Sophie, so Mubaka Sasa na bibi na man ho kwan na momo enya sa hodin no ana omo no omo nimpa so omo di bemti na omo kasa sa
can say
Kwame yeah
the woman say as a lawyer I don't want to be very emotional this morning. The reason why I'm very emotional is I'm not careful. Men kasa te say the lawyer kasa ya bo kwadu ono can say kusibu ate.
That's right.
Me am person the reverend because when you suffer man. We are suffering now on your software there, on your software man. In fact, the kusibu ate because I am older than him. It's where kusibu ate. That is what I'm going for him. What do you want to say politics? Nyamia sorry that now Okata Musi da Muslim Kofa Secretary, the Mom Fagana Cano, $58 million, net the taxpayers' money.
That's right.
Into your right, you will think or this person, I will not sorry them. I know the choir cathedral and what you man can go be any other sort. We see a sorry them in Yame. Now, one contract. So, at the same project, the one, and you are telling me they don't have anything to answer. But Kwame, I call it the blood for 1 year. It is left to us any penny for our honor. Any age for the honor to act. Some of us at the end was someone can't say someone to be acted. At the end was so that people keep quiet.
In a case of In the case of Ken Ofori-Atta, Office of the Special Prosecutor, I reply no na the okay was say my member baby here was say Mr. Ofori-Atta is mandatorily required to appear in person before the OSP on 2nd June 2025. If Mr. Ofori-Atta fails to attend the OSP on the scheduled date, he shall be re-entered on the OSP's list of wanted person, and the OSP shall consider him a fugitive from justice, whereupon the OSP will cause the issuance of an Interpol red notice. What sir reply what do you want to say?
I know what I question to do yourself. You put over your package to walk or package to the side in March. I'm not going to do April, May, June. I want to do.
Wow.
You said I'm not an hour. You get power because when you're I think about the many women. Now I feel I'm not going to find that people have them. Yes, somebody here, you know, I'll lose you and I'll travel to know to go back. Also, a Bema. Now, you see, some of the things at home, some of us as private practitioners who are legitimate Ghanaians, I owe Krumuano. Then I will take some of the matters and they do mark of by ourselves.
The Ekika Koyon.
Now, also, I'm a dear my Kuman said, Miss Senior Dr. Enino, I respect him so much.
Yeah.
Well, you nipa, well, meticulous. And the minister or Tonabo, now, was a shining crater. Now, what is the upper court? Now, the room could not court, I wouldn't get the secretary. Dr. Enino will be court and go lose case.
Yeah.
And again, at the Kodean money that's so normal free say, or Monesi anyhow. We will let them know that I get to disappoint them.
Well,
at the Kodean woman and all piece of money that's so, and no, you are talking anyhow. We see what they would need about identity of Kruma.
Yeah.
Which means you no kojina property so obi and be no you don't care whoever is. Obi and be no na nyame asori na akosi ama wan. Which what sorry that one what you say ama wa sorry. No be nyame asori na ama Ghana. Na no kora na nipa bi nka okrom wa. Den na o se kusibu aten. Ekuta double identity. Higher contract with Brahman on under this the whole in the name of national cathedral. Now, ultimately, for the society, I come for say about the winning. Now, the probably we are, you separate the men from the boys. Probably we separate the men from the boys. Why are the boys still talking? What is the story? Come on, I know you would be here. Me and the because at least one you have been by your own prophet, and then the subsequent pronunciation said by the end of the elections.
That's right.
7th December 2024. No, they will separate the men from the boys. Yes, it did happen. That's why who prophecy they have been separated from the boys.
That's right.
So now you are a boy.
Very well, lawyer. I'm fancy. I say na kind of reprimand yasaba and say na yetima to us. Medo asepa and no brain what that lawyer. As always, lawyer Evans Amankwa nimini or my Ghana. Mama wants to say mountie a year osofo kusibuating. Said they know see call the bluff of the government of the Republic of Ghana. In fact, Mama say mo kweti akatanzano proye. Mama say kusibuate ne ho bonwo National Cathedral nsem ni mu. Mama fra say yenche no. Ne reply o mamu nie. Tie no.
Mama power churches for nyina so nte say bo papa obi anche me menye di obi abetimi ache me obi ani ho obetimi ache me because menye di obi abetimi ache me na me sure say kwesiela so meka menye di obi abetimi ache me doesn't matter who you are I don't care who you are na say because say national cathedral ti say wo che me ala wa ye den onyere say me che Peter misi da menya me na so ma misi da ma na so che me na we why history na mo ni baby free bar and baby Yakopon de abedru a the surely say obi be che ana so obi be ken wan sem ye be hia me an say mo me anya de fata de tene ne de so nyame ani de aka de obi antimi se say shebre oh na me ka so mo bon sem ma wade
abusia yegusa wa nkoma wodo so wo Dwabo Ase Power 97.9 mamemfa deputy time constituency organizer Emran Komuni Obin Francis Obin eti kusibu aten no nense wa woka no okolomo bluff bi antimi nya no foko sa no opa akere
ene me sre omampanyin John Dramani Mahama ene ya o nation secretary for nkofa no
sesai
ene o nation secretary for nkofa no because
so why dey
menu abema se onye hwia adentina obi a memfa no se won se enu mom na lawyer no eka no se bi se wo ye nyame nipa ma oman no ehu se bi wo ye nyame nipa ho ana meboa adentina wo be ye ohun sofo at the same time na wasan ba be dane wo politician me say enya dia me even kura se wo ma me bible kura masa enya dia metimi akan dream die eni kitasise e wo ho wonim se ebra na omampanyin Akufo-Addo every Ghana for nyina se opese o si sa katrizan this in katrizan wonim se omo asebi omo nsa ewu bie ankura nyina de omo support nyina bai
ye kai pa
me pa enne se uko baby ana omo ye katrizan na enne adan amna dunku mu enne kura se twida ponyankopon anhwe ensu akura na anhwe enipa kwa bitimi akwa akoto onum kwa ewu ana meboa nti enukura no esese nka ye dika echisa asofo no kura ansa eni obi asebi omampanyin Akufo-Addo epa wo mu nyina se wo mu nyina enye se adwuma de no nyina a chese omu gi Ghana fo sika edi ye no menuanom ya bo Ghana fo kro no
na hwese ye si reply nkofo a omu column bluff no for instance Ken Ofori-Atta hwe Office of the Special Prosecutor reply what they man say 1 man up to June say June no one dine when the ambe yi in someone any ye then beto wanted list so now you activate Interpol amomo etba kodwa no I mean the way what reply the way and the way what di hu dwuma no extra opepa any bre say ye pe Ken Ofori-Atta amna be yi in semano
menua se ufu se senka omampanyin Akufo-Addo enanka woda so eye omampanyin a nipa reply Samuel yefun we ya menua anka dade na ebekwa kochi no enunti no medi adisira mum na yema omampanyin John Dramani Mahama
special prosecutor special prosecutor say were willing to get Ken Ofori-Atta amena yi nsemano I mean the fact say what try de no ko June say June 1 year train so beba meanwhile around this time no to Boba Park so
me unim eka me kukura di anka omampanyin John Dramani Mahama kura sisa no because enye den ya omampanyin Akufo-Addo e na o man appointment no enu ntinye ese fata se omampanyin John Dramani Mahama eni NDC for ye gina ewiamu eko door to door eko ye campaign ema aban no etime ewene ye no enye ne omampanyin John Dramani Mahama eni Ghana for pembom na this is a prosecutor no be dey obeye se bi obi a wono adi dwurum sei adenti na woman no say 6 months no adenti na say eba no sa mesire Ghana mampanyin
eno na mo ma hoode na
oh yes I'm telling you
say ye do mo call asem sorry ye do mo call miami ahodo a ye di asem na eya na ye nhye da nkyira hoodin bia na ye je o ma mo makọ eno na mo manya sa hotoso se o metima kade o mo pa bia no
enu ano no won say enu ntina mom na me ka bibi chia wo say senka ene omampanyin deda Akufo-Addo enanka oda so eye Ghana mampanyin a anka wo bia entimi nyina so sisi enka
Oh, are you by this suggesting the President Mahama? Any sound what they know? You hear, you bet me gina so dia kwetia ketasha no prayer. Is that what you're suggesting?
No, sir. Me pacho o mampanyin Jordan man Mahama de. Me pacho ne buta nyina eni se sa jurim eni ketase hye na amanfo edi oman no sika ekogu bebe no. Menim se o mampanyin Jordan man Mahama obeboa ama sebi wo bia ne ho ebo mu bia no.
Na wo ye.
Oh, minua me pacho nya pe mum na.
E just wo ye.
Me pacho ma yenya abotre emma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Eti enya abotre special prosecutor.
No. Me pacho any mum na me ka kire wo se ese immediately o mampan John Dramani Mahama every special this prosecutor no say onye ne dwuma no yie but essence abanda da bi na wo pa no enye ne aban we pe ana enye ne Ghana for pe ena ono ebe den obeye at this time enti ss o mampan Jordan man mama ogina ne tumi so as a president of the Republic of Ghana na o kire ne se oni mom na sisi oye the president of Ghana enti enye ne ono epe mom ni ye o my Ghana for pe ana se bia ne Ghana for pe no eni mom na se prosecutor na ye den adenti na sebi obi a wadi dwum sei wa sesre this in sika ama yakwa tu amana donko musei na sebi nipa no atimi akwa tena baabi sebi ono kwa kika sebi ne eye no de akire yen menua se omampen Jordan man mama ansori waka ene ni wo kire menua na sankrofo a omudi dwirim no nyina wamfa wo amfa mra kwan so amagana fo anho bibia menua no nde selection de ebe di amaye.
All right, young come for so na sabra ye ka say said ye fan obo ya tete so na ekwaku ahodo bi a omo ya droba fo ku bi a omo ye omo adwen se nkombeto asenketua de mu no ene amanfo aso omo no agu omo so say ya te fan wo so de ene amutumrika na mo so munye mo adwen ye no obanyin sa nkomo we hunu ne say I mean for instance fan obo ya aba for me e de na kire
we actually say ye wo good governance mo because omampanyin Jordan man Mahama say wuhwe oba yi baby na dollar no ewo ene say me pa dollar wo fam
fam o say o fam
oh yes na obi ase bi na wo di this na wo ye omampanyin no me pa na dollar no say na ye 4 cedis eno kura na enya no 4 cedis ene na akufa do the super incompetent government the worst government a oba ya ehuri ya ekusi baby ena ene mepa jo nyame adom ema dollar abafom ene sei so omampan Jordan man Mahama esanse nhihye papa owo edema o my Ghana ntino ene yatimi atiti petrosu kama eno nti me de me srese se yatimi atiti petrosu dia omune GP2 fo na enye den enkasa na sebi kakra ombetimi atisu bia no na passengers fuo anase bia timemofo no omo high omo kakra se de be ya omampan Jordan man Mahama bi wo the way ya oka se odi good governance eba no eni mom na megidi se eba no won se aba no ba ye kra enchesa nanso so no eni mapapa egu akwama aba no eye ntutuye kama enu nti no se ya titi petro su dia ye besre se ne eye na sede se obetimi afre no enema ebetimi abefoma matimamfo yenso yenhu ebetimi ayan bia no onkoli se nipa no na bibia
and ade ba ko tai si wa bra fa ho bo akofom ene se omomo etai edi akone aba wodwom no awomde omo no magu ahyenke mu ansa no makodro no omutimi egina fa ho bo no so eto omo ebuoni ma na so mo de ba fom we expect say no ma bo be chance aba fom ana sabre ya fa ho bo aba fom yi
megidi but won say ya na timamfo na nkasa no sebi wo ma wo nsa ewubie na at the end of the day no omo ewubi no say in case bia say ekoba ne sana nipa no enya dia nipa no ebeti so da enti agise bia omampanyin na nkasa mom se de wo ye ne nhihye ya wo start kama ya wo ye nhihye pa edi matimamfo idea megidi se owura John Mahama ene ni mpanyimfo no etimi mfa sa akwan papa no so na omo frɛ mpanyimfo na I think say bibia betimi ayiye ama enema bo atimi aba fam.
Mama breakdown, for instance, oil marketing companies na me atia say a liter of petrol and as a petrol akotwa a bit ton 14 cities 90 pesos. You know ma 1 chichimo and 9 chipo in 4.5% into way a significant drop from price now you go to no somewhere on March 1 2025. Diesel so bit conform I go through 3.8%. No what the best sikemo a 15 cities 90 pesos sani betono and I feel so a year Jaframa LPG gas and also about 17 cities 35 pesos and also representing 3.9% decline. Utie edgy tamaklo wada National Petroleum Authority anwa fango bo ba here say e was a bafom was abre yimono e ya de dan ani so pa wujiri se hon ye nante afa yana
me pa cho sa pepepe if you say last year by December na ye ba beto aba no se binka abayanka we serious government no eho enana omututu omumufu embibiri but Ghana for ekasa che na akufo ado abambone no se omuntiti so nso omo anti so na se ne otweda ponyankopon aye oman atimi aboa ama endesi omampanyin jo da man mama omampanyin papa bi eni ni good governance aba na ade enchinye na yetiti fuel these prices so
yeah
eye osebo edima omampanyin jo da man mama eye credit a esese yedima aban papa eye urajon da man mama eni ni ministers eni ni mpanyimfo nyina enu ntino megidi se ye papa ya Odagana Petroleum Corporation no megidi se onu susu no obeye na afam de se de be ya enema buo ebetimi agina eho no mana se bia lord face no ebetimi abafom ama obi a ho etimi ahan no kama
eho no ne hia fi se ashankatuade bo ba fom a eno ne timi sania na enya nsunsuaso ewo your friend say ye enoma bo ewo dwom eso no na ye gusu a ye hwe ne musie beko ahoma no so na yetimi ato ankomo no so but oil marketing companies no adan enoma hodo adi se enoma ni bia influence ye ema bo no beba fom fango bo no ba fom eye every February said ye na prices of crude ewo fom every February sao ebisi sabre said ye ese agina fom no na anya nsunsuanso amasese no ebo no aba fom so adanti na February mu no na fango bo wo soro wo Ghana
ena na me chia wo se we akire se nhihye eboni na na kufu ado aban edika eyeye no enu mom ena akire yesa no but esan se o mampanyin jo da man mama esuari 7th January ya na oba no sabe wontimi mfa abosimi baako ni maboni a akufu ado aban ebese yi mfie ngwotwe no wontimi mfa 2 months entimi enye but esan se o mampanyin jo da man mama wa ye bida ena wonim ehu experience ntino eninti ene se yetimi atiti fangosu ena na ye di credit no ebema abampapa yi na yesan abo na baso enwie peye de onkoso na ommo edwumadin enunti ena na wo ye campaign na Ghana fo enya ne mugidie etu abapa edi ma yen enunti no ne ekoi megidi se sa na timemfo ye den omo ehwe sanso na me a miniwu edi enkomo yesu de saa mom na me hwehwe wonso ayeniwu edi nsawoso iso sanso na obi a ehwe nti me de empire me bonyina ene se eniema enkoso saa na emra fom saa na yenhu differences any MPP ena NDC ntem ya na amanfo bi eye mistake se NDC ne MPP eyepe enye peda always no NDC eba abamu a yetimi ema timemufuo etide yetimi ma amanfo a omo esan lai ekotu aba no omo etiminya nsu mfaso papa edi free NDC administration
no na final one cry mama mountie His Excellency John Dramani Mahama brana wo sai IGP for free nya no tete yo no ora tete yo no na no brana wo sai no ensem bia okafa post adwuma ne ɛnom bi a wɔhwɛ anim sɛ wɔbɛhunu ɛde afiri post adwuma yomu ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana yɛmfa ni nkɔmmɔ kakra bi yɛhwɛ President John Mahama ɛbra no de nanodi sɛm ɛtodwa.
IGP, your role will also involve rooting out corruption within the service. Corruption in law enforcement undermines justice and weakens public confidence in our security agencies. It is crucial that all forms of unethical behavior, from bribery to the abuse of power, are decisively dealt with. We must build a service that is respected both locally and internationally for its professionalism and integrity. Additionally, I want to emphasize the importance of improving the welfare of officers under your command. Policing is a very demanding profession that requires sacrifice and dedication. Our officers must be well remunerated, adequately housed, and given access to proper health care and psychological support. A motivated police force is a productive police force. Your appointment as IGP comes at a time when the security landscape is rapidly evolving. Traditional policing methods must be adapted to confront new and emerging threats and crimes. We face increasing incidents of violent crime, cybercrime, and fraud, as well as new forms of organized crime that demand sophisticated investigative techniques. Additionally, the global security environment presents fresh challenges, from terrorism to transnational criminal networks, which require strong intelligence gathering and proactive law enforcement. Ghanaians have high expectations of the police service, and rightly so. Our people look to you for protection. They want to see a police service that is not only professional and disciplined, but also one that is fair and just. They want to be reassured that when they report crimes, they will receive a swift and impartial response. They want to trust that the police service will act in their best interests, free from...
No matter what Ghana for share say Ghana Police Service no ebeye ediama omona omonso aya ediama omo ankasa hono enu na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama editu dwa keta se de proye entem peso ana se ohare so a omo de be hwe na omo de asi basa ya no ana se boni bia no ena fe so eba eye post adwuma no ene se de amafo gidie asi afri adwuma ni mu ana se bambo enwuma ni mu a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama hwe ni mu se IGP fufuro ya ye fra na eye Christian Tete yo no ebedi animu amasa adane no aba eja wodwe ho sai
me pa cho ne dika no ye beda omampanyin John Mahama Ase esanse na no se we amanfo a wo mo ehwe bi nyina no efiti se 1992 a yesterday democracy che se yesisa IGPs ya ye di fufuro eba no me hu jubilation bia ti se anano ya yesisa owura dampare apolisifoɔ ankasa itimi ehye omo apolisi this police entalier na omo hijama na ankasa bi na anka na demonstration no papa menua nkanya dia beba no sa if we say na abambofo no anase bia na polisifoɔ no nyina na obia bompa yese nka yempam papa no one say na President Mahama ka protection wasem yeti omanyimu election 2020 ye bo nipa wotwituo mo techuman saf ebesi ne IGP antimi amowa omapanyin na dudanko Akufo-Addo esanse wono na osuma yenti no menuanom enti se wo beye IGP a enye wankase mom na wo control wo sebi oman no esanse nananom ebre yansa na omugi ye man no edisi wono nti no enu nti se in case ya bia se ye pawo se IGP a esese wo ye periperiye enu nti megidi se mini owura John Mahama eye adwen pa se otu IGP fufuro yi efu se ono eba no esense wono de owura John Dramani Mahama de kitasehye edanani so a obeba beku agi oman no enu nti no ne former IGP eni nimpanyimfo no eye no ema wono so eni nimrante no enye sa onye se justice eni periperiye ebeye de betimi aba oman no na oman Ghana etimi afa ne ntuma pa afra na ochina bi no yemmo oman Ghana wobetimi agina wonom adi wonsamie no ase wubu na wakasa se bi meye Ghana ni a kyerɛ sɛ wo ninam suit bia so a obi sɛbi ɔntimi mfa tuo enkonkonhunahunam ɛwɔ baabi a
very well medo say Tyne constituency deputy organizer Emma NDC Amanyukoro Obain Francis na de be jamunie wo abra ye dane ho aba deputy agric minister Owura John Dumelo deputy agric minister yen hwade bia no ye ediafa enkokon ketenkete woni sɛ de yesi de enkokon yen boa ema kuayo etima na homene so esipa na fe yadane ye ho abasisi enko bia
5 things you should do when you're about to start a poultry farm or when you've just started your poultry farm. Number 1, don't be in a hurry to expand. Don't be in a hurry to expand. Number 2, you have to start small. The reason why number 1 and number 2 are kind of similar is because don't be in a hurry to expand. You have to grow with the business. You have to learn through the business. You have to have an organic growth. So I know sometimes people will see many poultry farms and it's big and it's this, but you have to start from somewhere. And so please start small and don't be in a hurry to expand. Number 3, know that for the first 6 months you are not going to make any profits. Money is not going to come. Like I'm about, money no will come because you're using the first month to the 6th month to buy feed. Now after the 4th month, they start laying pullets, and once they start laying pullets, those are very small eggs. Some people can decide to come and buy them, but those are relatively, not expensive, so they'll come and buy it all very cheap for you. And so don't put your mind on that. But after the 5th or 6th month, that's when the eggs that they start laying becomes large, and those are the ones that you can sell. And so put it in your mind that for the first 6 months, money will come, and so make sure you budget yourself for the feed. You know that okay, every day you need 3 or 4 bags, or every day you need 10 bags, or every day you need 2 bags. This is what you need for the next 6 months, or let's say 180 days. You multiply by 3 or 4. You know that okay, every day this is how much you're going to spend. But trust me, once the birds start laying the eggs, that's when the money comes. And so every day you can make some money off it. That's after you move the money for the feed. The market for eggs is enormous. I mean, people eat eggs every day, and so you definitely get market for eggs. 1, start small, I beg. It's always very good to start small. Number 2, don't be in a hurry to expand, because what happens is that some people decide to invest more into the structures, and then when it's time to buy the day-old chicks, they don't have money for it. So just start small. I know sometimes the farms you see are big, all mechanized, and it's long and it's stuff. It's beautiful, but I beg, you just start small for me. So I hope these tips have been helpful to you. Take care, and if you have any questions, you can put it on my comment section and let's see how it goes. And so that is that I did for you. And before I forget, one of the things that can cause mortalities is stampede. I realized one of my pigs had died because of the stampede, and that was because a tipper truck was tipping sand just behind their coop, and it forced all of them to converge in one corner, and they started running and there was a stampede. And so make sure you don't make a lot of noise outside the chicken coop. And one of the things you should also do is that whenever you have any mortalities, you should dig a hole and bury them, and then of course cover it, and then that's the safest way to take care of mortalities. After which, if you want, you can decide to say a prayer in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. And so I hope these tips have helped. I did for you.
Clinic Ghana. Dr. Biodo Amubrasina who former Sonkokra and a Shayari from Emma Botono. I was just a Uba Bipimu Hasia. Yes, sir, and now we are ready to say syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, the Aruba Biodo a friend of Vital. Yeah, public everyone Hasi. I was here, we are Bema, who was in any more, who to me, why be my any more careful now. Long Edge Clinic, Sebra, no for the good, and I will now say Bema Mapa. So, this is your bar, and that's how I look for the Babu maybe. What's not bread, but if you know our Long Edge Clinic Ghana, now the table first, I will feel.
And the four motion in the soul for Cofinti. A better care in the Yare. Alan and Daho. Madame Fububan in Cheng, may introduce you lineage to the Ghana man. Then the 2 on the morning, the choir and the motion, and all the do, and let the heart come to wow, Shamia, the leaders was the council lineage to the Ghana mouse, and so 2 on the mobra. Now, do know why I was at. Now, I'm not going to me. I'm not sure the she Naga Anthony, and I saw Musoki. Mr. Do one day, you Musuka. Yi kokari ya zo na wannan asibitin ga da samu sauki da saukin kuma kudi ba wani charge insha Allah da samu sauki. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lineage Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lineage Clinic Ghana. Lineage Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Yefemna na Kwame me taxi driver na enkane na misisi so misisi ama kame na to na twetwe nya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa ebi ata miracle bi wadru just ma funu pra so di sia chimia nka me umi esi so kas me umi ani esi so obi kasa di obi bi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi ti mi bi fi ne ti mi ti pa me so days ni ebi ma nka de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi so ma yi bi nya san ko to ana so we de metro aka so na me fa hye me nkwane me de abe pa 3 years ni ana asemi ginawa me nemu se sinyanse me kwa me de anoko bi amu so much me do abe 6 years ni tema bi am ya maji se ne meja na ta ya le ne nkum preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 guys ni stand bi tema me kase yankupo me yam se embe ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntese
3P garlic mystery ubenya bi wo memu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e 02489288824 and 020100002
Eva shobana me shadi o bazi
Bra ade ena so bi
Let's tell you what we see about Queen Wayne say.
Bra, said your time about Mesha, Esia Jimmy be fearful, and Yadia about ever so.
You do this offending now.
Bra, some because me the time about Mesha one dance ya. We are seeing now about Timenka. It is malaria, what run it time about Mesha.
And you go, you know what to want to any deal. What run the time about Mesha? A drink and your map or bar what fell through. The one map for down for any up or down when you feel to you and some of the time about Mesha. Bill. Shasa wako hospital anasa lab am what we said. Who a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Mesha. I feel malaria in the other Ziba woman. Even slap. Ubenya be at all over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a name. FDA aji a judging crotway at all.
investment, oh papa. Power FM.
Education, Brenier. With Dwabo Ase of Power 97.9 of Facebook, TVXYZ. For messages in Menzako, Menzaka. Yakwa di making kind in our Sabre. We are soon a foot will be a Madame Time Bomb de Bray. Mama, would your foot will be a done then and no more demo for no more man for Matiti to Musuku, a Quanya Musuku, no Baya Kono, a 2 years Suku director, Matissa, Mr. Gerald Minkah. Matissa Wabagana, Mr. Gerald Minkah, future Matissa Wabagana, Mama say, it will be a tent and Brabehu, Madame Time Bomb, for a house. So make for something that they see here for the school, I know they like how. During that time, oh, Papa, you they do farming, where money they come. When you go to Madame Time Bomb, you will love it. A quiet chunk, a quiet Masuku Yakono. Any abel for quiet, for Fra Hodua, a mamma who do again so dear to a woman pono. And when a Madame Time Bomb, so I celebrate you this morning, Madame the Time Bomb. Good morning.
Thank you, Kwame. Good morning.
Educational Time Bomb, baby.
Yes.
You go Yaba.
You see, oh, but then Mamima, producer. On the end of congratulations and welcome to the fraternity. It's all a joke. You need God in there. Absolutely. You need to put yourself in there to see. Our so. Beautiful. We'll be all better way to be as dream.
That's
so
right.
We thank God.
We thank God indeed.
Good morning to Bibia Rote and Bibia Shahin. Good morning to my father, Finakoma Charles Ampofu, Reverend. My mother, Mrs. Edith Ampofu. My grandmother, Reverend Susan Emiso-Atta. Hi, Dad.
SST.
How are you? Grandpa SST.
Grandpa. Yeah.
Good morning to all of them. Batani Bureau team, Chicheni Bureau team, Manipe. Awa wenyo education when you team Manipe. A good morning to you. Mamincha I'll take a bush na Batan Achachofo. Anyone out there who is trusting the brand to get them a good quality education. Mamenda Honase. Na Minda Waminkade, the Ghana month. And so celebrate Ghana, eat food from Ghana, wear Ghana, talk Ghana, wear Ghana, talk Ghana, enjoy the month.
Breathe Ghana. Especially when you go to the
do it according to Ghana.
Yes.
All right, call me. So this morning, Damadada from Let's Talk Educational Consult and a peso yaba. Yeah, but Chinyajini, Yanajini, AC. Education do an aspect that we are not looking at but very, very important. Let's Talk Educational Consultation in Goa Estate. Yabenejokuku Municipal Assembly on the Mango Street. I am a farmatrum, a place where kids come in to play, to learn and to pick up themselves and build themselves for the world out there. Now follow him on Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. Let's talk about Yajima from our ways is 6 months to 6 years. But Yeshua from our ways is 6 months to 10 years and above it. And abatur patience is our key hallmark. I mama from money because say na February baby na so ho period kejina yemana. It means you are not ready to help a child grow. Oh yes. Into Safrani ya monya na abatur time ni ring. Non fanye ni and fam. It's a place where we don't wear school uniform, which is an issue for a number of parents. But it's a mark for us to encourage the kids to explore beyond being in a tucked in and getting dirty.
And there was a uniform now, and more explore now.
So they explore, but we buy this thing for them into their conscience that you have to keep neat all the time that you are wearing a uniform.
That's right.
Into our concept is in order to get the child to explore beyond Narani Hono. Let's do something homely, something that will give the child the space to roll around, jump. The classrooms are carpeted anyway, so it helps the child to build their independence very early as well. It's a home away from home.
That's right.
Yeah, so we allow the kids to explore. For him on 0249 069821. It's also a WhatsApp number 0249 069821. A button epidezo baba. We are open for early childhood education training, in-service training as a school, call us and we'll come and train your teachers for you. A baton for Uba. We are availed. Thank you.
All right.
To end the discussion. There is something that we are losing out for here from that we forget that the moment whatever we are building for ourselves from 0 to 6 here to pair, that is it. Whether we like it or not, who you are, what you are sitting here right now is what mommy and daddy school taught you from 0 to 6 years. That's what you've built on.
Yeah.
So this morning I want to tell the parents, teachers, everybody listening that whether we like it or not, education is more than reading. Education is more than writing. Education is more than the math we are teaching our kids. Kwame, take 10 Ghanaians and ask them who they are. They won't be able to tell you. Who are you?
Wonder why?
Yes, they won't be able to tell you. Now, Kwame, if you don't know who you are, what will you achieve? What path will you take? And what will be your goals to achieve?
That means that there's no purpose.
So that is what is worrying us. You know, when you experience the outside world, they ensure that the kids know who they are. That's why sometimes when they come down here, they can tell you, oh, I am this, I don't like this, I don't do this, these are my values, I don't eat this, I'm allergic to this. They know from the early stages.
That's who they are.
So they know who they are.
Yeah.
And that is what helps them drive themselves. Because then you know that this is who I am. Me push more, this is what I want to do, this is my goal. And so this morning, it's an advice to all of us in the early childhood industry. I know that we want to teach the children how to count, how to read, how to recite sounds, recite poems and all of that. But let's teach the kids who they are. You know, Alex Saylor, African American, or American, but now they say that they want to. Growing up, asked his parents, his aunties, his uncles and all of that who he was. And then in a conversation, they were like, Alex, you are a Negro. That's one. 2, you are colored. Alex, are you black? Alex, are you African? Alex, are you American? So a number of the family members were giving him all these things. So he sat down and then he asked himself, send me a Negro.
And I'm a black.
Me a black. Where can I find it on the map? Wow. Because he didn't understand why a German will say that. Obifi Germany, Obekade, I'm a German.
Yeah.
Obifi China, Obekade, I'm a
Chinese American.
Na metiha mekade me a Negro. If I can't find it on the map, then it means it's not. So what can I find? I can find Africa. I can find America. Yeah. Which one do I want to associate? Kwame, that's what we are going through. That's what we are sitting here going through. And so becoming who we want to become, no. Oh my ye school, ye university, and then somebody will sit down and ask, that person has gone in for intangible. Now, Ebis will be there who you are and what you are and how you want to and all that. And that's the way that should know that from the basics, from basics, that is if you know, there's already a couched something for them. Kwame, broken people create broken people. Broken societies create broken societies, and broken families create broken families. Like people out from them. Into Ibis will be na mabuan hona soka de Charlie. Life is too hard, Charlie. They will always relate it to where they are coming from. Charlie, if you are me fimonya easy, baby, I me fino. You see, so our mentality is always like obiye. You know, that kind of thing. And so we need to work out of that and teach our little ones who they are. Kwame, Vietnam Abuano, a bit so be there. I think you are sanguine. Oh, you have to know yourself. I'm the person who likes pleasure and seeking like sociable stuff. Like I want to go out, I want to have fun and all of that. Choleric, you know, then you're pretty ambitious and a leader, ready to lead somebody, ready to lead people, even in kids. That's why we encourage play when you come to early childhood. Because out of play, I sit in here. Anybody in early childhood education understanding the kids will know that in my family when I was agree, the man for you now or relates with that person is very sociable. Put it down. Follow me. Let's do this. Or a leader. Some people are also very, very reserved. Even if you're very analytical and literal, that is where we say melancholic. All these things. Whenever you go to an interview, they ask you who you are. I wonder why they ask that question in Ghana, in Africa, because we don't teach. If they know their values. What is your value? What are your strengths? What are your goals? What the support you need? What are your interests? What's your worries? About the worries, I have more 1,000. What's your purpose? What's your personality? We are lost, Kwame. So please, I beg us this morning. It's good to teach. Parents these days want their kids to read as early as this time. They want their children to be reciting this and all that. But be someone there. In all that put aside, for that child to be who they are, who are they? Because who you are will lead you to what you want to.
That's
and
right.
will help you to accomplish that goal. And so at the end of the day, we are lost and we are queued out. And then we find ourselves in places that we don't like. As early as these kids are growing, when I have my volunteers coming in, especially the young ones, they can tell you what they want to do in the next 5-10 years. But ask us in the universities, we don't even know. Tell you, I don't know. You know, the country now is offending tekam.
So who you are makes you what you will be.
What you want to be and what you will be.
And what you will be or what you will become
will help you establish your goals.
That is the where you will be. And then the where you will be will also culminate into the
to when and how you want to do it. So we teach this thing in journalism. So you go to a journalism school, they tell you learn the 5 W's and an H. Why don't you start teaching the 5 W's and an H in early childhood education?
Wow.
I say that whatever you want to do, whichever way you want to go, teach the child. Mrs. Carpenter fear. It could be a old report in if you name one from an adore. Let's only an extraordinary. I'm on your one. We think that it's so far. Everything, book, pen and paper, we have to sit. Pen and paper, we have to sit. No. So when it comes to Let's Talk and we say we are teaching personality development, we want the kids to find themselves who they are before any other thing can. Nanka blacks, you don't teach them things from 400 years ago, but you want to teach them something from 1960 something when they were on the plantation. So their mindset is that we were once slaves, and that before we became slaves, who were we? Use that. The pyramids and the books that came up. Why then won't somebody take and remove Egypt from Africa and go and put it at Middle East, and then you read it in a book? Kwame, we need to find out who we are.
Yehovah.
Please, if you're a teacher and you're listening to me, you're watching me, I beg you, in as much as they want to know how the kids are writing, what they are learning, the maths, the reading skills, the writing skills, and all that, please, I beg you, let's teach our kids who they are. Yeah.
Who are you? Why?
More friend on 0249069821.
Okay, there. Let's talk education.
0249069821. Have a lovely week.
You too have a lovely week. Madam Time Bomb now 10 and Karabusia for Dwabo Ase Power 97.9. Power 979 Facebook Live. TVXYZ Garanke Akaka Krebio. Na on my name Betrasi no. Crespo Fufu. Me who live on Facebook. George Akwalacha with the message team biaba was it the OSP is not willing to help the president at all. Kwame o ma sada no ma plan ya de we o aso mo person mo de Ghana for akumedi agro Power FM. The time limit from the OSP to Ken Ofori-Atta must tell us something before it's too late. Please don't entertain that OSP. Why? Yes, stand up for Ghana, please. We beg you. Mohammed, everybody say, who is this man? Everybody maintain question. You see you. Lawrence and Jay so share live. Lawrence, I said what on the way Facebook on why? Bra SYZ. Nane Linda, Magite Nim Commander, Yan use Kaka Krebi. Na yamwa net on the year. Aaron Baba Shukuda as a Kwame. I don't agree with your guess. The pastors should not involve themselves in politics. I don't want any part. Omunya Ghana for. But they must do politics the right way. And only near some Carl Theophilus, Ase Kusibuate, and the likes of Ken Ofori-Atta are bluffing the current administration because they believe that they have packed the court with their people. Kwame Shunesu. Moshibeba Zongo, maintain your can I say. Dwabo Ase Power 97.9, Power 979, Facebook Live. Mami found call a year Dr. Hakwana. Ye chow ni enti a Haksa mixture. Ene ne capsules abedane all satanfo. Eso a man for agia to wush obiya wa bondia. Dr. Hako is that we need my job or so.
We saw Pepper.
Dr. Kwaba. Bibia Boko, dear. And you are the new bio any
and one I say,
Haxa mix and then the capsules.
Onum Quadia. Or also the same city piano, a bit near fruit. Also, town for no. Also, town was there, and he said, my dear man, say, first I can use near that Dwabo Ase. Yame, Memmy Day, train we a Yakwaji award the Cassia Pie, say. Also, I, Yatidi, our mind gun and more 18 crofono. You dry the back at your bedjasso, Haxa capsules, Haxa mesha. Ama afufro. No my idea dance here, and I'm so am I award. Wow, Mimi day train we are.
Mimi day train we
are.
Now, how many award the mama?
Award no more day, and my 8th edition of West African traditional medicine. I was in the year. And the Aquajo award.
Na award no one farmer.
Award on it, young farmer.
Next you could be
speaking the Baba near who send your award in any fair city. Now, if you be who say, I drew now one nominal. Adansi die na wudi ene enam so amaye so ya je ho award kese pa enti obi bia be hwe so obakwaje adre bia no Haxa capsules Haxa mesha anom na atumi abona mane osa aye kwankroda no so no afri no so akọ enti se osa etetewa sisi ya me no kase tutumirika ana kwaje wo Haxa capsules Haxa mesha enti ye da obi bia se mo aboama ya je award kese a etisei 8th edition of West African Traditional Alternative Medicals award ayakwa akwaje no woka ho bi na ayakwa akwaje award free se wonu maduro no wudi adanse se wonnom ye no aboa mo anya apomden enti obi bia anso so nkwaje bi sisi enti so wokọ herbal shop bi o Ghana na pharmacy bi o Ghana wokọ adre ubenya bi ato enti se ne ye kan se ebia wafuyefunu mu no ayekapu mframa ejina wuyem aya na obo efuno bra wadidi awie so aduane ne echirigina obo aya na wachi bremo na nkasa na eye wo ya unyanya accident bia wonso a unya enhwe ase ama yakase wachi kasa ebu na emum wo ho no na wo sha ase se unya sa ohawe ewo wachi afa ya na obo ano se no eye wo ya na ehyehyew afa wo yefunu mu na nkasa de eye wo ya pa bra wote kom kakra wo yefunu mu anase bi ho so kra bra wadidi awie no aya wote yawa ema bibia haw se na de bia be ba meka se ema bibia haw wo se osa nkon ade ema ne haw sentence se ema ne haw ne se waduru a eye Haxa capsules Haxa mesha osa tamfo aduru a ye bone mrane no abama so obeji adure bia no ma ebetumi abo ama wanya apomden sonko eno ntina tutumirika ko ba bibia na afa ye numbers ahodo enso so obefa obefre na afa ye de akọ wakọ ba bibia se ye de adure bi ebrewa na se ebia yenye delivery wo abrochire ana wo man Ghana mu wo region bia no pese yemfa adure bi emrewa ebetumi de abrewa afen so pen dodo so atu a yehia so ba peke numbers yamba boboy e de bi ebebrewa ma wanya bi an numbers ne 0240 23 83 10
0240
23 83 10 and that's 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 na kwajo Haxa capsules Haxa mesha no bi nenom na entuma ho nto and they say bia wa hospital ma doctor ka kire so wo de no H pylori e che say moawa no na de ba e bia aduane a wodi na nsu anom ye ana de bia odi kodi paduane mu no ene nam so ma unya ya enam say aduane na ye contaminated ana say nsu na ye contaminated ena e ma unya ya ana say bia akwa ma ye endoscopy ama doctor confirm say wo osa ebi nso ana wo de ye take you stu say bia ye waja nan kakra e de call lab e ko ehwehwemu ama doctor be confirm say wo osa beje wo Haxa capsules Haxa mesha na hu entowuye na nya pomeden efa ye adwuma esisa wo ye Ghana mantum na yewe enche bia because senior aduro na ye na affordable no Ghana mantum na ye wo no enti wo se wo ugibinom na utumi nya pomeden na ho aniji se mewumre se aduro no no ma hu nsesaye hu instant nsesaye enti se wo koto aduro no so ho behia se wo beje ne set enti ye na ye wo radio so no any TV so for them
but TV no so na be hwa de pa 97 na wo nante de bia o phone na wo hwe dwumadi yi free pa 97 na Facebook live SYZ broadcast YouTube eti no set ni nie okay
na bokwakoto set
ensuo no mienu na pills no so ba ko
e share box mu sa enti mienu na ehiem na sei na esi etie nti so wokɔ na sɛ ebi obi ma wadu fufuro bi a ne ho ahosuo no tie radio so no nti ahosuo no ɛyɛ green ɛna yɛatwerɛ ɔsa tamfo no agu ho kɛseɛ paa ɛna haxa capsules haxa mixture no so egu ho nti seal no deɛ yɛde akata no no so ɛyɛ ready a wode bɛhu no ayɛ hack healthcare ɛno egu ho ayɛ kyerɛ sɛ wokɔ na yɛ ma wadu fufuro bi a sɛ onipa we de we so yɛ ɔsa do no ma ho bɛtɔ ɔboa hwehwɛ sɛ wobɛhu haxa capsules haxa mixture bi na asɛ ebi mu wɔ hɔ no ma ya na ɔtɔ aduru a ɔsɛ aduru yɛ sa yare aduru ba ko yɛ sa yare mpempem na mmom yɛ de ne dede abi ɛnam sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ aduru no na hoɔden no etumi gyina so ye na wonom a wonya nsesa yɛ kɛse ne nti no ɛyɛ ɔsa nko ana ɛsa sɛ ebi a wonom na sɛ sa wɔ yare fufuro bi ma wɔde bonus ma na mmom we ne de yɛhu ne sɛ ɛyɛ ɔsa nko a
bebetima ba sɛ ebetima sa yare fufuro bi
asɛ nipaduane de aya na yɛwɔ nneɛma ahodoɔ bi mu wɔ hɔ no ma yɛde aka ho a yɛde ayɛ aduro no ɛna ɛnze nnua ahodoɔ ne haban a yɛde ayɛ aduro no aya na ebi mu wɔ hɔ no ma etumi ɛsan yare ahodoɔ bi mu nti sɛ ebi wɔ hɔ no ma ɔno ma na wɔ yare bi a etumi ɛboa no na mmom yɛde ne de specifically ne de yɛ ɔsa nko a ɛna ɛsa ɛno nti na wo de ndɛ sɛ wonom aduro no siesie yɛ a wobɛhu sesan ɛna aduro no so deɛ anytime bia no wobɛtumi anom na mmom yɛnom na nɔpa awia ne anwummere bra wadidi awie no wotwɛn bɛ 5 minutes 10 minutes a wobɛtumi anom aduro no ɛna sɛ wowɔ yare bi a wɔ na wowɔ yare bi a woda so a wonom aduro bi te sɛ wɔ hypertension diabetes ana wɔ yare foforo bi a woda so a wonom aduro aside ulcer wobɛtumi anom waduro no at the same time aduro no so a yɛtɔn na sɛ haxa capsules haxa mixture no wɔ ulcer wobɛtumi so anom de hia ne sɛ wobɛtwɛn wonom waduro no wie a BP deɛ no na sɛ diabetes deɛ no wie a na adu foforo bi a wonom no wonom wie a wobɛtwɛn 1 to 2 hours ansa na wanom yɛdrei na nti woyɛ ne saa na ebetumi aboa ma ulcer na afiri so nti wode ma bibia ha sɛ bia wonom adu doctor na me ulcer metumi anom adu foforo bi aka ho ana mpaakyɛw ane na ne nyina ne sɛ wobɛma intervals abam wobɛtwem bɛ 1 to 2 hours ansa na watumi anom yɛdrei na etumi aboa ma wanya pomode nti sɛ bia wɔ ulcer nso na sɛ sɛnea wɔ ulcer ne sitia ne yɛwɔ nneɛma ahodoɔ ɛho behia sɛ wobɛtwe ho afiri ho nneɛma a yɛakye bia no sɛ wotwe ho afiri ho noodles so bia wate din wɔ asom bia no
twe ho firi ho
wow spices obi kɔtɔ noodles
akono sɛ de ya twe ho firi ho ɛnjijo sɛ de ya twe ho firi ho wow
wo obi so a onom alcohol nsa onom nsa twe ho firi ho milk ahodoɔ animal milk no bia no hɔ no ma ho behia sɛ wobɛtwe ho afiri ho saa nso na sana maka no spices obi wɔ no mako a obedi no o saa nso mako a obedi na ya na ano eden twe ho firi ho na etumi aboa afei smoking obi a smoke bia no na caffeine product any caffeine product bia wate din ade bia caffeine won bia na so coffee won bia no ho behia sɛ obetwe ho afiri ho
smoking timi compound also no
saa pepepe because normally ne sɛ wo smoke a aya na your certain hormones a release your system no mo and e basa na e ma wo acid production e say acid na wo ye ekosoro nti na e de ohaw no ebrel eno nti na ho behia sɛ wonum aduru ana sɛ woto haxa capsules haxa mixture na saa ne ma moboso no bia de twe ho firi ho ɛna indi sɛ wodidi nso anya abotre sɛ aduane a yɛresa nya abotre na resa ma ne mfe ansa na obi won ma mo ka mienu na wa mene
how many hours you spend with aduane di ho what do you for instance mo
sɛ wodi emu a sɛ wonya abotre enye hours na emom ni nyina mu na ebe depend the quantity na aduane dodo na wodi no ene mre a obe yusu a wodi be di aduane no nti wodi nya abotre na nyam aduane no wonum sɛ mo na wodi a nyamma emfi ansa na wa mene
wow
eno no beboa sɛ ndi aye mene nso so a ebia fufu na wadi ana banku obi won banku o mene bi won so owesa kakra be bia fufu ana Chris Brown konkonte Chris Brown ni din fufuro ni say bia se konkonte so na wa mena o de anya twema en digesting we ebia 2-3 hours ansa na wadi aduan fufuro bi aka ho because ni pedua no se bra wudi ebia wadi aduan bi sese wadi bi sese ai o twen be 30 minutes now say edm be 1 hour time now say ed ade fufuro bi aka ho a emma unya indigestion de say aduan ntumi enya me so obi a wo sasa ne me bi na so twen ho fufuro udidi anya abotre na didiye na ntumi emwa nti ye numbers no eya ade ehun hia na kwaje wo haxa capsules haxa mixture ɛwɔ baabi bia pharmacy bia na sɛ herbal shop bia wate din bia no kwa obenya adure bi ato number is 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 and I say 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 yeah there will be as say one boy me akwaji award yi nyame admada say na the award no ba be kire mo hu senia award ne fe esiti ne mo a wabo wano ma wanya pomodin soronko no senia yakwaji ho award e de ama efiri say wonom ye no wanya nsesan ye woni padua no da say na ye be say e nkomo
Dr. Hack no Haxa mixture ne capsules and once a man no mo be catcher ye no Ebusia Dwabo Ase upon 97.9 Mamu do na our Facebook live I'm free as office of the special prosecutor no eye OSP Nankasa was here in free home Minister Zion night ni omo be ya adwen dia I'm free say eja benja agudie no woni Ghana fo di agro kotoma me hwe agro na woni ye die no yempo ye ne bedi abedie no na ene wajeja wa ma Ken Ofori-Atta ne wetiwe nya adaje atwatwakrata ubeka mientia wosi yentwen eje June azana wa makwa Ofori-Atta naba ensha wo share se ho ba no wa ma na akosi June dobi otimi twakrata de sabre woto wo yedai amafo kasapa bra Facebook o mame tonka Power 979 TVXYZ Ghana YouTube XYZ Broadcasting kaina wonu se Moses Clinic and Herbal Center wadawma wagina Ceylon cinnamon so ade Moses Garlic capsules aboa weni adura aboa mamoja ade afusani ye weni adura eyu afri wonase atata ne wonsane wonan ne wachi ya na toda na ye titriti ebeyu afri sat bia ni mo yifini kikawa free with yerim ma ode ho esanso boa ma hoden betra wa pom apomodin to aso no no eye Ceylon cinnamon ye dia Mary Moses Garlic capsules ko pe bitone no na bawura Mary Moses Clinic and Herbal Center dia enya gudie ha ya dia bia kan bia fa ko na doctor for mapa na ho ye nim tie ne opepa ne akomapa e be hwew ye sa wo ho asem se prostate ho asem se mpaso komamre to ye se hypertension typhoid sciatica malaria fani nyina bedan ye wo Mary Moses Clinic and Herbal Center adanta barrier ye ne post station no e na dia ne mu hwe and am pay bedwa e yes dan kasierim Ghana Highway Authority yard ni mo an ye wo Accra Ministries asem na make yi eje kojo ye ne school for the deaf no na dia ne mu hwe kuma se dia hene makoko bia ne ye wo and as I night abapa o and I Ken Ofori-Atta so that yade mpamu a mesa catch obi some fan to YouTube na hwe XYZ Broadcasting why na komo na ba no de wa ne de oh bibi besi twiba wa video no Power 979 TVXYZ Ghana yeah wabra make we no mamisa mo eye Haxa mix and capsules no miami ahodo a wokɔ a won sabeka nnoi bi atɔ we eyadru etimi also pao etini e bonus amana ne se also tamfo also tie drawing kan wodwane gane na mu mpaboa edru also suro no eye Haxa mixer and then the capsules woni mfie dumienu edru me recommend ma kaisa fd fo ajatum opimfo no medru bi sanso na oba akwara twa onofo ano edru wonka ho bi Bauda also young, also doing yadia. What run you? Oko Kashi Draglin, Obenya Biato, Repatch Ventures, Hallos Eba, Shannon So, Sauko Medina, Cash Pharmacy, Benya Edre Biato, and at Maya Little George Health Shop, Little George Kasosi Educat Pharmacy. And a 2-4-bit reference 0240-238-310 and a 0203-822-855. Haxa mix and the capsules. Also, time for no. Well, Emmanuel Usuni, Mrs. Millicent, also Bushianina, obviously for Nasia Man, the 33. Honorable Eric Opoku, Eja Simon Tete, Deputy Communications Officer, Emma NDC, Emmanuel Kono, Greater Accra. Ebusiaseme na wasepane said they will show many monyam ewo awade ye course na watwa wie ye wo Kumase saa so na nase kɛseɛ paa ɛnkɔma SYZ adwumayɛfoɔ nyinaa dada mo ase yɛnkɔ nya ɛbɛbɔbɔdi ɛti awadeɛ ni ɔware so ne fɛ ahwɛ yɛnua Emmanuel Wusu ɛne yɛnua no mo SYZ okatwuku mo ɔbrɛmpo wasama ɛne ɔsɛ asane mu brenti wantima ama adwuma no pɛyi wasabrɛ okatwuku nso sadoa no ɔsɛ seketeo Big Mike ɛna na ɔyɛ best man Emmanuel Wusu no wɔn na agye nkyia na sante sɛm deɛ wɔmfa ni agorɔ na nanie moyɛ ma bibia yɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ abusua mi producer Emmanuel Wusu aware yɛ course over the weekend ɛno na mfonyini twa guo no kane nyina ma fa wa ka sɛ Ralph nso no Ralph o title Ralph nka no and then you be akyerɛ that's what so the do the wansie Peter Grante means that who know camera ni mo power the fan Peter na di akyerɛ hɔ no ɛne asabɔne deɛ ɛne ɔmo de bi ɛtɔ so paa babu sɛ akai na hunu sɛ Solar Natural Clinic Dr. Solomon Apiaku bi ɔno so aware yɛ ase ɔkɔtena hɔ bi paa ɔyɛ ma no yɛ fɛ so Dr. Solar ɔde akoma pa ne ahobrɛaseɛ bɛhwɛ sɛ wo ho asɛm kidney problems liver problems for the nyina bɛdan yɛn wɔ Solar Natural Clinic insomnia ye dra na dra brand ntimi na aketesi ntimi na woni gusu anie bra Solar Natural Clinic na yɛmpɛ saa tebea ipumasi brɛ urinary tract infections sexually transmitted infections when you know yet tebea ne ahokyere bi a yɛdi wo dwuma ɛwɔ Solar Natural Clinic Bishop Kwa won kan ha omo kokomlemle oben Harvard Senior High School no obetwa from 0553932631 0553932631 Solar Natural Clinic or say quality first Emma when you mudi mu quick one answer ma or minor tenase na ya hye yenkomo twetwe na se ya fa wo boy ya yate so special prosecutor some workers wo ma Ken Ofori-Atta up to June so bedan ni ho adi wa ha no anya obesa declare wanted no ene nkoma ahodo a yede bra mo na nsa de beba so no me kai man nyina se araba bazin pills eno ni se duro na ebebo ama benabo bebrebe no etu atwa wodi abosume so a yete wonka esa amanfo de wire calendar yete se wo bobra yete se wani masesa yete se wagodie no se asesa na amanfo hu se no bosume aso no Oba memma ho amanfo ntra ho emfa wonya calendar Mr. that tibia way wonya araba bazin pills a wo bete ne tabe yefru one time atinkani ni ho bio araba bazin pills also bosumi akwentro no wodi ani tu amogya no se be ni e ba se tata obi kra de ne de mo eto sisi so wodi ani so benya araba bazin pills Jukat Pharmacy Kaswa, Tigo office in Jemuwa, and a former pharmacy at Kaswa. Unicom Chemist for Malam Junction, also Chemicals wa Dabraka, Ekus Pharmacy wa Shaman, and a pharmaceutical shops I would work, Okaishi Drug Lane in a Bogura on Sabakan Rabiato. A Dronidine, Araba Bazin Pills. It's Legon, a Champon Junction, your power, and Kaisa Kulungana Limited, or more, a Champon Junction, or no. Woman, a year Araba Bazin Pills. Ubetwa from 0244-139-176 and a 0204-139-176 afei 0274-139-176 Araba Bazin Pills no Medika kachote e bankwara na disua no ene ntete na ye nyina ye de ani ache let's talk educational consult wote Madam Time Bomb nka and no pay wa bra no wache no ma hodo a ye mankwara na etimi momo etimi bede omo ho San woman na bia no mo kire nkwada no ye fa aguro die kwan so adesua kwan so enkofo manyini abaye adekro na ye akwada na eda ye so no wo mo kasa kire kwan so eboa ma akwada no na dwini bie ye to fa pem papa e de ma mofra no enketenkete no mofra enketenkete pa no yo badi bosumi nsia kwasi nia wadi emfie miensa ne nan no fa pem papa ne yeto amomo Fi say yegyina Montessori kwan no so any Inder kwan no so and a chama for ya de. If you match consultation in West State, Mango Street, from 0249069821, 0249069821. Let's Talk Education Consult, building the future through children. Afedi a chat to ansana, Madame Mwamba. Quick one, Ubetua we need big, our mega cash lucky box promo anymore. And I dread a meboa, and then they can one hour to frame. Who is Jessica Meboa? What's I say? Ye calls in our muscle and fat. Now, who should be so soon? Or be a soon. It's Mamma as a mamma, the banner this cabatry bottle. Mamma will need fear back. I've been waiting 2 months. I would say, Nana, don't move yet to 2 or no. I don't need that's woman. As I break your mamma, Memomo, you say, almost sacra noma, etititi noma, Sigabia, Ayana, ye tied to go quano, or Muja is no money in her. As I said, I won't talk a crack crade, Eba, and I can say, Fango Boaba form. It is a new Pesicana Winyasica. Would you too far? A good yakake, ye dear gross, Yenyasika free. A mega cash lucky box promo. As huge as 500,000 Ghana cedis, 500,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, no one's what dialing star 426 star 5 hash, star 426 star 5 hash. Boxes are what over Babego, numbers Google so, number be a bet you should be a bet menyaska at your free. It will blow up at the A. Kaiser terms and conditions apply strictly for 18 years and above. Approved by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. It's a mega cash lucky box promo. Bejiska. Alright, I was yeah, Diane one banner, yeah, the on my natinasi funnel, Eddie Ashisha with Dwabo Ase, or Power 97.9, and I feel so TV XYZ, and I don't see the move free. Kwame ko. Okay, any of me ko. Minyanda name, me that's what I say. Bibekwe, Adiabiasi Wofia, Adiabiasi Wofia, Ehupa. Abdullah Sakara Alaji Oba Studio say one na menene ba be din komo. We are a member of the national communications team at the NDC Amanyoku no. Na post fufuro bia wa ja to no so na say die. Ayama my TV XYZ ink nya da enkom. Power FM no so ma ink nya da. Who say na say enkom pa. Na say ma who say enkom pa. Eti express akese no. Ye hear mo fear. Cause your questions also you be so mo. What did you make an say? And I'm person me can o eh. Ha ni fie. Ba be bom ani aka to ha ni fie. Akwaba. Yeah, na ora cheye. Make say ora de o madwuma ba na wie. Mba wie kra. E da so ho. E da so ho. E da so ho na nanse ya kokuma ase. Unim no ma me ko wie. Ori enu den. Aban sase ahodo a. Exactly. Yajeje aboso. A developers. Developers so omo sisi adan akese. Me kasafa ahodo de nyame ho no. Okay. Miklin Hotel. Okay. Enchemu ho no. Okay. Asana Beura Sunset Hotel ono Rafo ni monti oduro say I have first one Francis wo ni mo kane no na ho nyina aban bungalows sure and na e ho and me free Kumasi once na me ye adwuma ho me free Kumasi twice the second time I'm free Kumasi no 11 years in here sure me say ko bi Kumasi ko hweye kesen sase ni ya ton sure and ye dia ma private developers and adan akese ni esisie enye se bia aban na age asase na wo si low cost housing so sikani bi na age aboso ora wo ho mo ye den ye ba ora ye ba enu nti ne yeti ha no hwe ye mefa ofide so achia wetie fo ni wahwe fo yina and also bo adwuma no fire bo adwuma ye hu ye nyina ye nim de adwuma wo ye na ukoso ane koso na ye na ye uti ni na mo bo adwuma na hwe Saturday we nso mo ko die agro kuma ase ya ko die agro o mo ko ye ko ware o se ni wa se ya hwe na ware nya ko die o what's that
Enti na wi asori dem a yesi ye be share ha ni aye de ya ji eni
ho ne be share
enti
we ya basa ko fi
ye asori na ye share be am ko share na be ka wasem
ho na ya wi enu
ti ye ni abe man so ye be man no
ye ba no so
ye bon paya man and awari okoye no nhira eni nhira enko ana onya emfiri mu nyame man nhira nko na ora ye wo ho oh say okoye wangasa oyim eshew
yes
ehun say no there is a need to bring sanity into the system.
That's right.
And until ora abano into ora no enkoye the first phase of the work eno mo wi eno ma handle over ama attorney general eno no so ye de oye ni hwehwemu and son of why them was striking
yeah
na and striking any day and just say a few ho.
That's right.
If new information out there be ye de beka ho menim say
now we new information.
Any information.
Make sure say be munim dada.
Ye nim.
Ade you be any dua.
And unim say information is ora ye be a portal na e buy no. Na information is near nim dada o. But ni pe evidence. It ye be a portal no Ghana for ankasa and the invoices or the evidences asene amai say when you say no a prayer a dream and a see into mushim into Ghanaians na ankasa omo pay and my information into yet mean case yenim na we a person obiade dem information I want fabra we will deal with it now trust me send and say who say Greater Accra regional minister Ramsey site ni na obubu motorway kwan illegal obubu into omunsi developers there any omuni problem omun koso nsi so omunya na illegally ye bebu no illegally yes don't worry about that me say John Dramani Mahama from the day I was winning year your man the president of Ghana no ni nyema bibia oye nyina say a resetting agenda a idea like you can say what say bibia wogu bibia no wo shisha no foforo that is what John Dramani Mahama is doing in every sector. He's resetting or per se yem amayofo no back to their senses said no ye ma to me enye ope enye odia ye Ghana for and also mom and ade bia obeye bia no kai hu say Ghana nti na wo ye he John Dramani Mahama
that's right
no ade we and John Mama ade ye adwuma
calculator
and John Mama ade ye adwuma
na Casio calculator
me say we 16 digit nti opepepepe na John Mama A7 no enu wodi ma all your appointees the appointees from day one John Mama e o ma calculator baby akwakotena no say na abanda da no na o misuse ye funds na
yesika no
she hu say o the calculator we e be ejuma eni ne say baby awako no dream ni kata hihye wo ho enye da na aban fofo otwam no o yusu 18,000 enti misuma aba no esika obi eni say nema ko nanim enti misuma ba yusu 20,000 dabi
wow
John Mama ma heti ase say if obi yusu 18,000
esika wo de be ye adwuma
you do ye adwuma no what is so drastically ade amount for any mba ho eni say shares ministers are John Dramani Mahama ati so about 16 over 70 now a free so no don't forget say Land Cruisers baku 70 and a John Dramani Mahama a save because Uncle other ones no appointment now and can buy better Land Cruisers na amomo was save Land Cruiser over 70 was save bungalows over 70 was save house rent all those things now anka obetua adiama kofa our point no John Dramani Mahama has saved all that cost to Ghanaians sure unse e-levy na John Mahama etwem no people don't get it tax na otwem ni na obi bisa say John Mahama who say a higher crime scene e ka bafie nkofo no sika ni ho wa na wo lamente say bibia say na sika kakra obenya nso utwam John Mama say yes menim say me manfo ho kire omo menim say ahokire e wo Ghana musu mudimia enu nti say sika na anka me ba be jefi musam na abanda dan ediri nyafu na onfa nyansa ento ho no mo fa sika no mame mo fa hye mo botom
over 30 million na yeka wasem no John Dramani Mahama say mon fan hye mu botom na mon fan hwe mu ma ene mo yere mu enu che say oyaban a oba no oni the real situation on the ground
it's a bucket of the prohedo corner nani abre sesanity a ede na aba anasa de na ama no ho kwan a ama ebi mo e call aban the bluff typical example Ken Ofori-Atta okay enkrata mienu no atwe okay ni nyina no is as if to say yeah me na bra me pen me ba na ansa na me ba no ne amoye no me mpe ebi ni kwan amofa so ewura me fie na nam say kran ni tawe court kran twamu damages that's Ken Ofori-Atta. Number 2 mama Reverend Kusibuate me person yetie ne nini bio ne nsema a wogina ne pulpit so e kan ye me kan pulpit na ye ode wogina pulpit ne so and o kan ye and it's as if to say mo dream say mo na maba abamu e na mo ku atia sikadie bi akoso a me no me hu so nsa abrobe etu obi antimi nyam hute me na mamu ha so how come they are calling your bluff? That's the question. What do you think?
Power churches for you now, son to say, Bubapa, Obi Anche me. Menya di Ubia betimi acheme. Ubia ni wa betimi acheme. Because menya di Ubia betimi acheme. Na me sure say kwesiera so meka. Menya di Ubia betimi acheme. Doesn't matter who you are. I don't care who you are. Na say bi kra say National Cathedral ti say wo chemi ana wa ye den. Wonya re say menche Peter. Misi diamond yamana so mami si diamond na so chimia na we why history na money baby free bar and baby Yakopon dey abedru a the suro ni say obi be chi ana so obi be ken ho asem ye be hia me an say momi anya de fata de tene ne de so nyame ani de aka de obi antimi se say shebre oh na me ka so be bon sama ma wade na
obi antimi nsesa shebre mo ntimi ncheyai anya no ne yesuro so ahwodin bi wo ho ne nice bibi so de ade
say okay say ne obi bi ye fe ne 60 70 80 50 so okay
de ade
ne obi bi ye fe ne 60 70 and 50 nti no mo dim say sa de na beto me chia hey me see
o chia 60 ni 70
no me chia but omun kan hu say abanfofo aba there is sanity in Ghana now.
If there's sanity, why fear the 60?
Say what's the deal? The entire man focus say oh I say omun suro I say John Mama and Kan I say NDC no ya da
muni se
I dey ka
zane bi moka
me da say ye ni se ohun
amodeka
be o mo say
if you bet with the exam shebanum ni ye di agro ho a ebi anomu di agro ho
say me Koti John Dramani Mahama okay say John Mama can say it is like a crime scene. Our economy, our system right now is like a crime scene. So okay.
Okay.
Mami chim entro crime scene. So what I say?
Bonia Joshua.
And he say yeah, call crime scene. How do you tackle a crime scene? So we are military man, and now a police. Now it's a crime scene. Oh, call. And that place is a suspected place, a danger zone because there can be another crime again. How do you tackle it?
Essentially, you'll be private residence.
Yes.
About your warrant,
exactly. No. One.
We want J. And our J.
Oh, one NG.
Moje. That's not for no mura.
Yeah, you crap power. And the man can just say, me bo. Inti me bo. Oh no, obi ba ofia. Don't forget obi ba ofia. Onti me ba kwa. Chi own nam bibi so. And I want only me atade no.
Me hu atade no.
Okay, eje ne ha.
Me hu se Ken Ofori-Atta mfonyi da atade ni mfi.
Ono na asem na waka no.
Na fe former finance minister.
Ono na asem no.
No, ono na asem. Na fe ensema ye dia bon intansa te National Cathedral project no. ECG Beijing contract no. GRA SML deal no.
Okay.
And I feel so GRA tax refund account no ones any one constituency one ambulance and send some no. Yeah, they are born in Tanzania.
Exactly.
What they are talking about, say, OSP cases against Ken Ofori-Atta.
Exactly.
And they need to tell us about
a same way.
At the end of the day, I describe.
Oh, yeah.
What does it mean?
Okay. Inti, the entire ball, a woman. Eno ni. na ye ko ho no o say ya record no obi o ko ho or illegal thing will record you
Edian nana no ya na ye illegal mo record
me da say hwe
cause mfonyin ni nkyere bibi illegal
say un say ye sha say we ya sha say akwa say chewa e part 1 up to part 12 but me custom na cho say this legal system a ye ni omo be di no it is not a system that will go 4 years no me magana for assurance Ken Ofori-Atta case no will not exceed 4 years never tribunal now what say attorney general can was some tribunal no say omunye din
tribunal
say tribunal no hwe won say politicians MPP no omo fire say omo fire fu John Dramani mama law emra na o hye nyina no say wo John mama appointee wo di hu frafra proye emu a echewa ye ni obedi o enye say MPP ne ye de serious setting agenda no ho enye MPP a ne ye pese ye de ye ni sa omo ene ye yo dabi eye for Ghana ntu ye NDC ni ye Ghana ni wo ye MPP ni ye Ghana ni wo ye CPP ni ye Ghana ni nti a time I say o we ofonsa no ahwe o time OSP no nanado el create ye no na omo dwen omo chase NDC ene abo mu enu nti na make sure say nyema ni energy ni e de ba be ye adwuma no enye MPP nti ni ye o eyo manga na ye yo enu nti ni ye na eyo omo say ono say already ope hwe wo nipa adwe ho he wo ye ne den adwuma no ni tim na wo ni tim later na o tro no o so ope den damage and compensation
that's right
what boy ko no alleged
e na chese wa bokro no
masa
eyasema maka fa no
mene wuntem yenye lawyers
amo pese mototo
mene wuntem yenye lawyers yenye adwuma o law court da
yeah
ena mene wuntem no me ba be ka kire o se ade we a me ba betoi me de mi ankasa misika ena eto na me mfa oman ana wo company ni sika ento amene wate ase amabonsem mabomsem amount me kote ya wodi won samum abo company ni sika mum ena odi ato ade no me pacho only league no normal mini uni law ho asem
where SML dey no
yes
okay
any cathedral na asem
okay
cathedral na asem po o say eya oni nyame ntem
ene nanado
oni nyame ntem
yeah
ena ya baba ya ade na wodi won sakobo oman efutum aba obi anim unko obi aho enko bisa ne se oma okwa because ona a signatory and ona authority no ti ko ti kwan bi so no wo fa so ayeden edi wonsa aboma sika me pa cho we ye hia law ye hia court
ena de ebio to aso
no ye hia court o se John Dramani Mahama bibi obi anyame hia no
ye hia court fi se ye wo society bi mu a ye de mra na ye adwuma
exactly
ye de court na be
yes we need say na me tell say on you say yare bi wo ha etu ye miare enu no ba ye miare ho hu say pimples ogu obi aho hu say akro ogu obi aho enye akro enye ye miare
ena dansidi a wo de betu dwa wo court no
exactly
eno na be che
exactly
ba bia de
and moreover no say see na ye wo no we have the real document every single hidden document bia omudi esebia we have it now because we are in power something now we are there will be free so nti nyama obey bia otoda ho John Dramani Mahama I'm making sure say he will use oral resource to better Ghana yeni bibia sika bia wa IMF ho yeni sika bia bibia oral me say this is oral money and we will use this money to build Ghana nti me adwe ade ni timu mpo say op compensation and na me say no o nipa bia de bia sika ho asem ne wona adwemu.
Are you not by this raising him for hope? I mean, the way I work say the mo be bia mo behwe say asem no pa de promise because say ampampa mani abresa mo pese mo wura asem mu a eye dai na office of the special prosecutor for statement to screen so issue statement about the Ken Ofori-Atta SSA or person or year court.
Sure.
Now what die in a demand Ken Ofori-Atta warning be say Ofori-Atta yeah sure him by June. Enu June 1 ma yedobato a year Interpol red notice eswo. I mean month ben your March, April, May, June.
Sure.
Say opepa na ye ni abre say ye pesi ye ma Ken Ofori-Atta yin se banwa. Why June? Why not now?
Ken Ofori-Atta
because or they track that.
Ken Ofori-Atta Ghana ni. Ghana ni bia o to me. Ghana ni bia emra. Ehwe so. Yentimi fa kotu kwan enye. Ye ka say ye o to Ghana for the 2 million man. We can misuse or abuse the power.
Abuse of power ne.
But only Ghana ha. Naturally, or ye nipa wo di Ghana so. I was finance minister for 7 solid years. Yenim nyema wayama Ghana. Yentimi nka say wanye bibia magana. Ene ni abro so a wabo Ghana.
Ade ane no yema Ghana.
Oh, sir, yeah,
back ko chere me.
Me TJ honestly, maybe I mean man say or the foreign back about parliamentary equity Bible actually into at least
I don't know yema Ghana.
And there's the only thing wayama Ghana to equity Bible actually. Any the why there at least onunti yetimi akwa Bible mu because obo quotation na yetimi ko bie Bible mu at least why
no to ade back wo mra na nim no ye nyina ye pe
exactly that is the word na hwade o 3 months and a special prosecutor at the amano because at the end na ye man say 3 months I say after say special prosecutor out declare no wanted and a fugitive no. And after that communication between Ono, the lawyers, and a special prosecutor,
and also said in a good
sure. Oh no, any problem. I'm out for Oguamo banks, no, only me fear or their 2 or more. I'm out for a GN bank. What a news a GN bank, or yet in Jumana, and then bank all these big banks, no, across Ghana, you know, only everywhere. But GN bank single handedly, every single district, Omuguno. A the alternative, and the buy. A brahma for being a sanko for Mugu 286 banks. So, Ozayana say, oh, Mogu 16 banks. Look, it is 286 only rural banks. Nisa petty small creditors now mama loans no omuguni no so such a person don't today and so per day. Na dem yale say or say the first letter before someone fugitive no Ghana frontier say the special prosecutor the fugitive ni say or say only time obeba he said he doesn't know the time he will come and we don't have time for you to wait and then let's do what we have to do and send on kind 3 months masa enwa ha ene John Mahama promise Ghana for 120 days the obeye me pacho 120 days no enya na asu and so it's 3 months near 120 days ever so now between that 120 days no and you may be see wo krom ha no and no na me no wo ebe appreciate John Dramani Mahama me say or now or not
and normal
don't forget oh
ebianse mama
papa ya body voice actually say see ana ye fe no kusi boate na body voice actually no oso e be ma che obi ogada ha or a bema che obi ogana ha
aso nsuro bia
on train oh obi asum ka so nsuro obi no say yin nipa nsuro bia ba onfa on sanka mia minya obi bia so atiase e na bibia nkoka papa
enye
tere nti ono wa na odi ne sa be ka papa no so nsuro bia cause e na go asema kan one ti you opa ba police am wo say say ya e fe say okosi aso ya da na manya me na esima ni senior ti be tina enye hwe nti odi areho no ahye Paul ana odi hye wan Peter nti Peter okodem wo ho Peter okodem
wodi ho
okodem wo ho and obedom no o say I like his motivation omo ne nkofo no omo ne efense asori for no omo hope na hope no di mo no otwe won ahwe say in case hope bra me di am mu ni na no anye yepo ni echenya mun kai se ne efo obi Peter on so sa ne de ne de
Peter anye bibiasa
o say no so no ka anye ni ameka
man sika
no say me anye na nye ka o anu na ka yo krom ha me se krom ha be de but so what's the John Dramani Mahama my ti de enti amafo eka say and we can't do anything. John Mama focus economy no. So what's the for the first 3 months?
But in the economy, your fiscal space here in the
sure.
Sika in the
sure.
And the only way I'll bet me a treat as Anto Chrono any Sika yenya.
Sure.
Any Niamuka ye brand namu campaign. Say ye Sika akwadi bottle bonny no. Sure. Ye bet ya my
sure.
It is a quite so.
It is a what Obenya Butra. Our first 120 days no contractor ye catch Ghana from John Dramani Mahama aye 80% of the social contractor only SI. Enti na me say John per se obe nam once na ni nechi abri ni kru. Enye say once na we ene ma ebe bri ekru. Ye kru ye wo ye ekra agu ho economy na pese amend no.
That's right.
We want to amend the economy first. Now, some 120 days no, I have seen via a although me say, don't worry. In this year alone, the action alone that will happen, you understand, say, maybe our tenor, he will not laugh where he is standing because a dear be dealing with them. No, me say, look, also document we now, a special prosecutor document. Now, me no want hano. You better take it time, one by one, to open the case. And what?
A bit Phyllis, special prosecutor no. Niawo ye, and what baby a most money actually.
I understand. Me no more 100%. Fise. Ever since a year appointing, no winning case back to crowd court. Onye nema ese woye into ohokwa.
A mobile when you no me also.
No case ben of wo winning.
And you na mobile what shall say?
No case.
And they can offer.
Case ben wo winning. Case ben wo winning.
Some mobile won call court na.
Na nse nya ba enti nkwana. O start ye na nya ne. Enti wo winning case ben. O winning case bia.
Ebi abanda dana pension na nkoma wo no say aban ne man kwan man nya adwuma.
Sure.
Na say reset na aban abana or wakwenya ye adwuma.
Say ye boano.
Why are you asking this question?
No, ye boano. We are no, you see, ye free baby and ye baby baby. And obi a Ghana ni. Obi a man ejuma bia or Ghana ni. And ye nti ye betime yi obi a man ejuma ho. Any say on bon number. Ejuma e chen nsa no. Ye hu faso bia awo mu. Hwe. So see ano. Onam onu no so Ken Ofori-Atta ask you the government. Sika no say akase ye kojiska damages na one betua. Aban elebetua. Nti Ken Ofori-Atta no aban no asi unu no. No aban no asi unu. Let me say. Omunya botre. Kenike. Ye fe say baby a omode ko no. Oho na ye pese ye de ko. Oh, omu fam ko ho. Ya radio because in your break. Ye pese ye o man yi. Nti baby a omode ko no oho an ye pe. Akwa say wo kumakai. Now when you first say a mass airborne match mu Kumaka stadium no.
Eye brand new Kumaka no.
Yes. Se wo hwe baby ana Kumaka for no, omo pese overlapping no ekọ na omo fa ko na one day only this you say now the opponents o na o ball na no we 12-0.
That's right.
Because every stadium bia no your baby the perfect place. O no mo dia agro mo dia ba fie.
So
enye ye na dey o mo chi o.
So point in the saying.
Ye ti ho ya da ye wura fi okay for rapampo ye mo ni dimpo last week na ubo ni dim. There be ano no aka say eh ye sika wa. Engineer says ye ko jiska no.
Very well.
Simple as that. Look, we have made our mind to make sure we reset Ghana. And bibia be ye be reset Ghana no ye be ye. Any which way, any which means we will fix it. And fixing it means we have to take our money, operation, recover all loot. We will recover it.
Material canon. Everyone now yemra the next one, which area part. May sure say and one woman was said about a year 2025 budget no. And then ya ekafa ejuma ye yesika sama ye basa sikeni amanfo botom
sure
and adwada amanfo to na ani age se sabere kra ye kasa no fa ho boa ye dai aba form and awutie ba bia finance minister de nani chia ye eno ma mo ba ye dia fa nkokon ketenkete agreke bi mususu se e hono pa na e be boa ma adwuma ne
say
aba ma amanfo boa ni identify areas de enyuma eba areas ebema asitire mu aye de ewo ye budget ni mu.
Okay, me da say we de aba me pa cho obi a wo pen any paper bia o tie yen a o hwe on tronto we apo ato ewo budget no mu ne eti ato yen say John Dramani Mahama na adwin mu no o promise Ghana for ejuma na ejuma no yenye kwa ye di bibi e di bibi. Don't forget say John Dramani Mahama e promise we your contractor ye Ghana for SI
e mo manifesto.
Yes, John Dramani Mahama e ka say ye fe bibi national apprenticeship program o he budget no mu a John Dramani Mahama de 300 million Ghana cedis ade akọ sa futuo mu say national apprenticeship program for no we e ya musika omfa nye ejuma na onim de kwakoye e kobwa mmobun na omupe nsanu ejuma aye na eno no e de na obabeye wa opese oye fitani wa opese oye telani wa opese oye painter wa nsanu ejuma bia opese osua no eno ani se wakọ any offices akọ pick forms I register na wakọ o boss no ho na wakosua John Dramani Mahama ebetua ontinsa ama o boss na wakire odwuma wi a John Mahama sato efidi a ohia odi be set up one kasa o business. This is what he is talking about. Inti so hwe budget no mu a John Dramani Mahama edit 300 million akoto national apprenticeship program. Na sa budget no amu John Dramani Mahama allocate 100 million Ghana cedis akoto ejumawura project. A promise a John Mahama edimai, a promise a John Mahama deliver. John Dramani Mahama say you to know because of the unemployment no eninti or the bibia ye feno coders. A person training 1 million coders nationwide. Mama ko de 100 million akose to futuo no mu. Where budget o? Budget just say o man no sika mo beba mo nsam nyina no. Sa nyema weli nyema we e na o de beye. Into the budget so far as budget no akono kwa de edem. Atadwe.
Bien si wo kwan.
Edem bio. Covid ma bio ho. Covid ma.
Oh, kasa asem no based on the.
O say
COVID master say.
We say nyame
bibia betimasi.
Nyame pe wasem a on fa won to san so hwe we mu. O de otum kra obayi we firi mu.
Right.
San so hwe na nyame de to ye so no enam ya nipa ni nti e no de san so hwe ne de eto ye so. E no wo yi ye firi mu. Nti wo yi ye firi mu no there's no way o de ye be ko ho bio. One. Nti sa wo hwe ade we keke he 300 million national apprenticeship program but enye ejuma.
Ejuma.
100 million ejuma project but enye ejuma.
Of course.
100 million allocated to assembly members. Me na be assembly member. Na minim John Mahama minim say John Mahama this guy we ba.
Anka be dey.
Come on assembly no. Come on omo bre omo ye ejuma COVID time no. Omo say yema omo for in holiday yema omo for year break omo for in no assembly members omo ye ejuma day and day in day out. Ye ntu omo ka pre. Once the cry into omo
but 300 cities say enough and the Ghana.
O say
300 cities no.
And I me say no me pa say ni ye ntu omo ka
metiase be na Ghana. Ah wo ba be tu omo ka. What 300 na chase no. Enough.
Me pa minimum wage say.
Minimum wage in
19 cities.
19 years.
Okay, so 19 cities by
well of over 20 cities.
So 20 cities by 30 years, 600 cities.
That's right.
Yes. Jomama and Kase obetu amoka. Ebi ni ho. Yes, every baby. I'm giving you allowances. Trust me. I akra ha enye hu 300 cities say enye sika o. Akra ha enye hu 300 cities say enye sika o.
Kuma se so 300 cities said that is kasa.
You kuma se o kro bi so enye sika. Say ahojo na ho kaka na enye sika. Me ye campaign. We take opportunity e wu nkurase. That was the only time I had opportunity to enter places. Na me say udru baby ahụ ure beko. Until sometimes we say politician ɛde nsa ɛbɔ aban sika mu anasɛ yɛ sika mu ɛya because hwɛ kokofoɔ no mpo beebi a ɔmo da cocoa farmers no ɔmo da bɔ mu ɛya nti 300 cedis is be appreciated. Me, near my 300 cedis, I can appreciate it. Yeah. Which is in a year. Yeah. You are getting more than 4,000 Ghana cedis in a year. That is okay. Because 300 now, in a year, 4,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, so this year.
Exactly. Into a year. Into okay, Juma and I mean, amount for any abahua and now budget no. Sika John Dramani Mahama allocated ama a Juma. Into say, I can say, if anything, the National Codex Program, yeah, the 100 million echo shaho. Ama yet mabunu in coding. It's the world, we are saying echo now, technology, IT incline. And Nipa will so hard see Accra Digital Center to make sure say mabunu anye juma aye. And this time around, or say, or percent or training over 1 million coders. And I don't know what what they are allocating 100 million at the alcohol. It is so sure the economy no John Dramani Mahama at the experience and the ruling. At the end of the American economy enye e-levy. John Mahama say sikana ubabetua ama abayno. Yeah. Wo nipa no. See e-levy no number 4 so only said ye ma me mo amuna ekwan so a amobes attack omo no. Mobile money, a break that attack because yeah, mamma no emphasis cash and fanatibium. No, the mobile money nanti. Now, Odu maybe all corner were ye. The entire mobile money no, I go from Kakra and say, Obi tia an amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis. Or honor who the pain of the e-levy. That's right. So oh yeah, 100 cedis near to 10 cedis and 5 1 cedis. But the business community has a lot to lose. It's a good juma. A good juma. Momo Twano ne good juma. Ne good juma. Wow. Ah, no one say Momo Association of Ghana. Ever can say as I Momo Venice no. On the case a good over 6,000 jobs in a good year. Just because I'm all for any business boom. It's I buy no. Who babeji among Fosika or Mudu Trianoa? Who said, bro, master say, who you are attacking them and witch hunting them not to do business. It's only about also your digitization and Abaya. So by digitization, you are even using it to kill your own people because we want cashless form. And a cashless na yepe. So yepe cashless form. Why are you criminalizing cashless form? Because odi eto so no. Preventing amount from doing it because Ojomo etwo and then John Dramani Mahama say if the business community will have that confidence in him, then he is breaking off that into more tinto menje monfa. And as I for Muka say, and I ban the boka abano no one only one button of say sikana na obi a transaction of 500,000 and now abiding 5,000 Ghana cedis. And next 5,000 aban farmer no I said back on bottom. This is it now. Bibia nyame
into buy more car.
I buy more car. I buy see. Say sikana buy sadia amount.
Sikanka obenya.
Yes, obenya dia kodi. Nkofo nya mu ko fine, omu kodi.
That was then.
Yes.
Then the na mu wa be.
Ono mpe say sikana.
Ono munya sikana mu bedi.
Yeni. Enu ti na tieni o. Abai no John Mahama etwamu because enye eye draconia tax. Tax are FM put one ma.
And no moja.
Exactly. FM put one ma. Now don't forget, say, John Mahama a man, school children. John Dramani Mahama say every single month.
I had a girl child.
20 Ghana cedis per child every month.
Where they?
Sanitary pad.
Okay.
John Mahama say every single month. Oba bia obuni nsa owo school mu no. Eye hawa e wono so enye
no boane enti ase emfaso ben no man no benya free saade yi mu aye de esika ekuchim faso ben ye benya free
me da say emfaso wo mu say saa man no on be vice president ye benya ho faso efi no ye man no omo bre abra enye omo fault
e mayo no
enye omo fault Obabi Waha in a month, Otimi spending over 200 cedis just on par because it be flow pa, it be so and flow. Then John Mahama and say or person or share a man who crying say they should be part and parcel of our decision making. A man in Pepino, or Mubu Sentia, or Mum person Muku school. Omu fee. Emma in Koso Emma. And so when I targeted at the Mario school, right? So Bemo school there, which is where girls there. So I said, and you see, the confidence is back. The resetting is working. John Dramani Mahama is working. Now say yeti kroma, and I'm more as XY in the power. Mo koye donation our Volta.
Yeah.
The spillage.
Yeah.
So date abaya mamu kapre. John Dramani Mahama by way by wa locate sika e di ama FNC flood F4 no. He has allocated an amount of money to the flood victims, which means that tidal waves na say I see what to south no what can see no sika
but saying ye dey flood prevention
flood I mean no, don't forget say no me to say
there be ye beto relief items
sure
there be ye be sad way
sure
wa bra ye nim say amanfo musisi dan wo ba bia ensuo fa no wo mu na ka ho bi emi bobo saka no
me da say who study here so what share na say na if anything chief of staff deputy chief of staff
Standogbe
na say ya okọ if anything okọ round
one nadbom penny
yes okọ round
any asrafo
yes to check on this kind of things and I don't forget say John Mahama no as a blueprint no or whatever. So the day Standogbe call no the next day and I'm so toy.
That's right. Emani yi saying for normal.
The
following day, Dr. Zaneto Ajima Rollins and a year Greater Accra Regional Minister. Muba Pro.
Sure.
Question Kofana is you know
account. Yes. It is all steady here. No, it is all steady here. Now say I who's a regional minister Obubu and nine.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It will John Mahama any say a idea ebeba. And yet, but this time around, we have an agenda of resetting the system. And in resetting the system, we will fix all these things.
But translating to Sika, yediasha flood prevention.
Oh yeah.
Sika send ye man.
Now, mami, let me go to
flood disaster
prevention.
Yeah.
President Mahama forms anti-flood task force to combat nationwide flooding. President John Dramani Mahama has formed an anti-flood task force to tackle recurring flooding issue across Ghana. The task force is chaired by Deputy Chief of Staff in charge of operation, Mr. Standogbe, with Marita Brew, legal counsel to the President, serving as secretary. On March 12th, the task force conducted an area survey of flood-prone areas, including Weja, the Sakumono Ramsia site, and the Temafishe Harbour area to collect data for flood prevention strategies. The president, concerned about the persistent flooding not only in Accra but across the country, has set up a special task force to tackle the issue and minimize, if not entirely prevent, flood, particularly within Accra metropolis. So, Usha, I will get to the monitor. Yedi iron, yedi allocate for all those things.
But you have budget anymore.
Yeah, our budget.
And I mean, as a budget, they can't want them.
Oh, no, budget they can't want them. And only into wait, let me give you allocation to the flood. No, idea. Me say, so only Ghana ni biya me pa macho. Omo making sure say omo print budget. No be because we all home. No cre. And yedi asha oni mo. Ghana. And trust me, the John Dramani Mahama administration has been so open to us. They've been very, 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 very open to us because almost person who said, anyway, and yedi esika
yeah.
Before that, I'm remember
I want you when you can't be there.
You see, exactly. John Dramani Mahama want to reset the mindset of the people. And so what's the idea? All the appointees ni no or making sure so catch your plane. Say look, and yet I grow the behind your baby. This time around, we are in crisis. The government is in crisis. So let us do everything possible and work as a team and make sure say you be Ghana every how no it is your back. So always only organized labors. Omuko aketua ntumu no edi nkomo. Oti asemo ka che won say look, we are not in that same time. And that is why even me the presidency no so share me budget no kra o matete no matete so. Because see if we are na fe minimum ababet na se ni aka etumu ababet de ebitum.
Na die na MPP for no ka say allocation a ye de ko Felix Fosuku ache aso ye ho no. Yes. So chain bibia wo bunti bi da ye kike musa no
so we study Felix de na omoka wa asem no ho say abai no all the agencies no wa shrink no wa ka exactly ana so we Felix holum na ho ejuma na nipa 76 no Felix ayi every 76 aba 7 ono shabaima ena nipa 5 omo ye the secretary omo ye the omo bo omo enti adwuma na nipa 76 no he said nipa 7 ena ye ena he o tell me before no home no omo pese omo di bibi egu eni so kan ya asasem na omo ka say if I say e-levy if I say betting tax cra omo nje
yeah
and so omo ka say slip of tongue omo ka say
omanje
yes it's no omo
but no mo say no mo ne omo kasa for winnings on lotteries.
No, and your winnings on lottery on that particular time or can betting.
And I make us say, I mean, Anta ever say, na no for me, no. Was it the nan or parka winnings on lottery? And I'm saying one for my wide for me. One for my wide and for me. And need that no need the oil. My point is no. Shay, so what's the deal? So 76. Me, I don't say gather for 80 BBS. So nipa 76. And I buy directors no, you 300, that's 30,000 Ghana cedis. Boss, 30,000 Ghana cedis in the times 76 in the times 12 in a year. John Dramani Mahama buying. I save Ghana to how much? Can't you hear me?
John Dramani Mahama buying. I save Ghana 27 million Ghana cedis. Wow. And it was save Ghana. Now don't forget, say, sir, baby, a Ministry of Information is now no. ISD,
Information Services Department
or Omunqua staff, 1,309 staffs, and a GBC, only 1,115 staffs. Ghana News Agency, 113 staffs. So Omuna Kachiano, because only a civil servants. In TSC, they have to work under a mother agency. It is all Nippon or Muya and Felix Mo. Yeah. Some go for way na no Akachiano. Automatically bearing a beba under him. Until when there's an allocation to pay them, they will pay them under his agency.
Allocation send you there.
And don't forget, say, Mebo, about Dana, goods and services, or Ministry of Information, about that, any John Dramani Mahama, dear, by your be capital expenditure.
Yeah.
Now, capital expenditure, no, about that, or allocate, or no allocate 612,440,588 Ghana cedis. John Dramani Mahama Abawi allocate 279,755,853. Okay, sa minus the 2 year. John Dramani Mahama save Ghana 345,322,441 Ghana cedis. Amount of John Dramani Mahama save under the Ministry of Information. Now goods and services here, Nyama Omoto, nneɛma ɔmo yɛ wei ɔno nkoa no John Dramani Mahama asave Ghana 322,441 Ghana cedis. It is a obiba no be 2 foot to ego obi ni. Me say hey this time around ye na my dey calculator na mo.
It is 78 million Ghana cedis na kwai.
Oh, eno na aban no asave a odi share baby na ye ba ye baby asika ni.
It in your Felix ministry no na
enye ho na obi e boko ho asanka di 12 na be ko ho. No. Yes, look. ISD 1,309 workers no. This is under Felix. GBC 1,115 under Felix. Okay, they take Ghana for Embo Munsem Emajo Muhammad say civil servants yet in Yomedi. They are mandated to be paid and they are working. But I saw for no directors now anchor. 76 directors now can be more car. Okay, one car.
A political appointment.
Yes, one car, one proud. You can say you first say you more appointment and your appointment you know any cow. Sika any show holu na car. It's your mama 76 directors now. Your mama akati omo off no. Wakati 76 bungalows. Wakati 76 Land Cruisers. Wakati 76 expenses. Ocha wey sika wey pay John Dramani Mahama cutting off. And you just say we will use the money to do what we have to do. And then John Dramani Mahama say obe make sure say hospitals will be built. John Dramani Mahama say obe make sure say acquire eko ye krom honum na ye no obe ye. Don't forget say John Mahama say one ye cocoa roads bi mu. Cocoa roads bi ni ho bi mu. The road minister should look for money to fix the road.
Afi ye be kwan.
E budget no.
Te say de ene de.
Ba me bobo. Your mama.
Ba kwan bebre anwenwen na si ha.
Message John Mama.
Ama for hwe ni mu se ye beto aso.
Message John Mama so obeye. We budget enenu sem enie we enye mitimu na mbebo no. Mi die mu atro e de ahya won sa. No one say yes John Mama. Eka say obeye ade no obeye.
I'm say hi Dwabo Ase upon 97.9 and I feel so TV XYZ. Yani Abdullah Sakara and I want to say member of the NDC communications team and should be an exactly 9:55. Maybe a phone lines no. Ken Ofori-Atta ne Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng mo 7 on the way more follow the bluff of government no. Sound come on member mo so e de madwin che ne mususu ye abete che da fe so budget nkomo ya yedi e de afa adwuma asetena mu nsem no nia eka ene nia eba be ye no so wo ho adwin che obetumi e de aba basabre Zionite
yeah Ose Mego Ose Mr. Speaker in the Boahafo region the Nsakwa Namase section of Wenchi Sampa Road Birekum Sampa Atebubu Kwame Danso Kwadwo Krom Gwoso Kunkum Junction prior to Kintampo Abiase Doma Ahinkro Nkwanta roads are receiving attention. Now, under the federal we have the following projects. Ashanti region Atase Nkwanta Owusu Krom Federal Road.
Yeah.
Manfo Subriso Fanti Federal Road.
Okay.
Central region Camp Ajom Federal Road.
Okay.
Brofuyedu Odo Federal Road.
Mame to aso mame wow. Mame wow. Eti akwa hodo ne yakeka wasante mantem kwa
Botani.
Aba
papa ba
Atase Nkwanta.
Aba papa ba
Owusu Krom Federal Road.
Aba papa ba.
And afenso Manfo Subriso Fanti Federal Road. Oba mfifi mantem so a where bitumen surface in omo
sure
bitumen surface sure and what you say
no the make say
bitumen surface ye kwan foforo ye ya na
kwan foforo ye gusu kota no o say temi no temi bo say o be ye kwan a udwi no waye but we kwan a ye ma specification of the bitumen which is the one that we will be doing And Ocean Swa, we have given the ones that we will be doing, which is a very, very huge job. Because don't forget, Sir John Mama say he will do all across Ghana one big major road that will serve a purpose. And that purpose is what he has given in the 10 billion big push.
Okay.
Don't forget, sir, 10 billion big push there for infrastructure.
Yeah.
John Mama had dedicated 10 billion
for
infrastructure development.
Yeah.
And that is where it will come. But this is what we want to let the people understand. Say, John Dramani Mahama has dedicated that every single region he will tackle it.
All right.
And the idea will be into the buy because it is in the manifesto. If we have the right time to come and do sector by sector, we will be able to go deep into all the roads
but when you had the Ebema Yasitre Moyemre,
exactly. When also now you Krasia, Yenim say Yenya no my. And don't forget the agribusiness at John Dramani Mahama, Eddie Banity. We will need all these things to work.
A drum feeder road, Buffet do feeder road, way in 50 months.
Sure.
Nkwanta besi mempasem feeder road, Jamra kosi adandan feeder road, Kwame Ase any of a bir feeder road, and also Eastern region, Central region, Eastern region. So no yam kosi rain so Mangwase kosi kukua,
adoso
Samson China kosi China brana se kwa ofuase mu hono, and so akwanya. You be good to beauty. Many say about quite one seven so dear.
No,
at least
the budget. See, budget at John Dramani Mahama, everybody know. The reality on the ground. By a quite a interchange, I would want a sense. John Mahama, a taxi road minister. So don't forget, so catching the same. Or no, even finance minister talk, Eka say, or no, ma cocoa board. Road minister.
As a matter of fact, economic dialogue now course. Sure. Omuko Benkrumu Jitu say, Yakwa and Misadi and Yenyabu.
John Mahama any being here, set it up, and I don't and the politicians, it's an opportunity, and a media more and more representative. But I been Angasano O street, I been Angasa O market, into Yaji Obi Adrim, at the Ayagana ye, and young Kwan I don't wait.
Yeah,
a opportunity, a glory. I don't be a even yame and I got for the Adumoye and a yes mom. But I didn't know if you know, me, mamma, or Tom Bidier. I did any team. No, me, I twice I get it. Yes, so we want everybody to be inclusive. Yeah, person, we come home, you say, yeah, I trim there, a trim. But this time around, you never say I set Ghana. Never Ghana and find it to my pa infra. All right. And until you come home. Near support John Dramani Mahama. Let me say, our budget we know we have to open it one by one.
Ye be na ye guswa ye gina asetre mo sure and 7 and normal bonus so e cost run and then matter say fa mo ba form
and then be an
ye kwadwom
and then be an cost
ade ade sa no
and then be an cost
inflation ba form
me say yes it's down
now saying ejina saying
no every time as your mamu a some figures no 12%, 20% no and you a fake
and the other
you say issue I need a toy I got all 2 cities no and they are the same 2 cities you do be
baby I and what
I can't say about form. What's that? What I could do? Yes, it's a we didn't have some Bahama price. No, yes, Miss Hadi Baba, I'm a price. I didn't see that. VVIP, A2 and Femu, I'll be from serious. Aban Papa. Yes, sure, because we be have a form. If you know, what they add the money to things over 2 months, or be able to expose you. Good governance expose wickedness and about papa abaninti amasi what into what is a VIP for me list about what am for kan wase no what is am for kan wase esro ni hobio am for gidi abanu
very well mami me phone line
gidi abanu na abanu aban papa aba
meba
aban fu na we honum etwam aban papa abafie
abotre mami me phone line so na me man for emran komoni en 7 dodo na ye de atudwa na mo adwenchira mo at the phone 0208984166 050-000-0257. Your Kafa, Office of the Special Prosecutor, said you will see treaty Ken Ofori-Atta and 7 Akwenya with Makasa at your phone. Samsona, Reverend Kusibuating, Asami, your both a whole video at the chairman, said ye, and no man see Konoso, with me, I can want them, and I feel so I sit in the moon, and which I want them, Kwenya budget no attack no, what is Zionite and pay. Ninsa no aka no no e ya adwensa na tie pepepe na uru saban papa ba won komo a ye die mo 0208984166 and 0500000257 babia wo bia no between afre ansana metie Zionite wa brode ninsa betwa to no e dia ba 0208984166 and 0500000257. First caller, hello morning. Emese yahwe no ewa homa no so jama homa na science ade ni bi ho 0208984166 and 0500000257. Hello morning.
Good morning, Kwame.
Mr. Odina baby free.
Kwame asemfu fro no nkase fi Dwabo bro hafo Dwabo.
Asemfu fro enti we.
Medasi. Siamo pa ana msiama ndi no ho nya msiama. Mata o mekane se esa for eta no se. E papa do mama o ya you lose. O ya jaja no. Papa wetin na bobo man ni kasi. Na Ghana fu bank egu. O pe na billion Ghana cedi. E dia shemo kana. O ba pe 21 billion. E dia egu. Na ta be nya kukudo se o di Ghana ban di kokko. Pa de ho. Who say na don ko bejai. So na don ko mama watching. Enti papa na o mo ka se o yitin. The mama man yes am mistake no.
Mete di o kana say. Ada se mo pese joma ama yes na na do ana. Enye na mo se mo mpe no. Afe dia ese di obia si obia pese joma ama yes na na do. Next caller, hello morning. Hello morning. Hello. Mr. Udina baby I'm free.
From Alpha.
What are you?
Pacho SP John Mama on Mamu. Adi omu yenu na ye chick.
Kisi ejabe.
Pacho you.
One pamo.
Chick. On Mamu. No fa edu.
Matedi okano. Mama fa last caller. Na kama ma you say mema mumudo do na afre bata breno. Ekwa no last caller 0208984166 and 0500000257. Hello morning.
Hello.
When I am a catcher, we didn't have a beer free.
Because of Irena.
Your first saying
Nana Kofi Ankuma.
Nana yet you.
Nancha me pere a had a premises chamber Kodoa, a Johnson Winnie. Only a malai. Namaka secret a
me pacho the son no afraid of Wabraya point. As I read the be a full as obia than I drink or information. It your line or after 10. My more information move after 10. Zionite as a chat for.
Okay. Wait, me say about Papa.
Yeah.
Come on, and I mean your opportunity say maybe friends say budget.
Can I say wait on chat for?
Yes, and I'm say I saw all can.
Yeah.
I saw my friends auto force a kind in the or say we have also uncapped the road fund. An amount of 2.8 billion Ghana cedis has been programmed for the Ghana road fund to be used solely for road maintenance. This represents an increase of 155.5% over the 2024 allocation of 1 billion.
It's when a road maintenance.
Exactly. Aban Papa.
Enya kwafo from here.
Aban Papa Abba. Sa Aban Papa no. The 300 million akoshe national apprenticeship program. Sa Aban Papa no the 100 million akoshe ejumawura program. Sa Aban Papa no the 100 million akoshe national coders program. Sa Aban Papa no escrable e-levy.
Yeah.
Sa Aban Papa no escrable betting tax. One escrable also scrab no che say odi ahye timamu fo no odi ahye eboto.
Okay.
Aban Papa Abba. Ama Ghana ayede. Na ora fo no nso ebe ye adwuma na omo say obi omo suro bia o Ghana ha wodi bone suro bia no hwem we enye jomama ena asaki kisi eja bi o e Ghana for and e ka se Jomame sani pay wow ti Jomama so eja o ye nipa otie nipa nti mo ana pa we mo sorry am bie phone line na Ghana for na so se Jomama yesrew twawani e be special prosecutor na wa ha omo odwuma no Jomama so de o ye nipa obeti ase na obi fufo ba me say unnim na unni gidi Jomama mu unnim de oye. Every single person of them will be arrested. We don't fear them. Omunyeli pancha right? Opuni. Omu chesi opuni po one day boni o. Omu chesi opuni no. Omu freeze opuni account for 1 year. Yeah. Oh Ghana. Na ni ma ya for 8 years mu. Oh Ghana. Yebre na so. Ya besi ya be yedi. Yebre na so. Na yebe ya no. Reset no. Ebra yedi so ka ho. Me da say before so bia be kono. Jomama 8 years no. Otina Ghana. Nanado ontina Ghana ha anya nkwa no nkwa ne yakọ empemfo so omhubo bi Mahama try the statement of police then Nanado did Jomama firm no onya botre say Jomama fala fam mpo a Jomama asefo no yede ne be fam. Thank you Abusakara. If I say me your research me your research 24-hour economy research me no won komo bidi e dey for radio so kasa. We have no example. Yapon, Yebraso. Yabeka no abontin. Kono ma me research. Me research am here now 24 hours no. On e boa me pa. Ye friend Abigail Moss. E to chia no. Na any birthday. Me chia no pa. Na no anka na dada. Okaza ensema wo trim nyina na abeka no radio so wuntimi. Eye jabi. Kaje bifo nyina me momache. Me dia ne Kwame Minkah. Ye be chia tena.